Hello, hello. Hello, I just got an email that requires a phone call as I turned on stream. So one moment. Let me go over here. We're gonna hang out on the moon for just a moment. I need to go make a phone call. I shall return momentarily. All right, making the phone call now. Unfortunate timing. It's just, oh my gosh. All right. We'll be right back in just a few minutes. It shouldn't take too long. All right, well, that's annoying, but okay, I'm back. Hi, Nick. I have to wait for a callback. So there's going to be another stream interruption on this Wednesday, apparently. Unfortunately. So, that's all right. Although today I'm also being a bit of a bum. We're doing just artwork on stream today. I didn't want to sit in front of my very bright studio lights today. Just kind of in the PJs, didn't do the hair, just kind of wanted to stream and hang out and work on 6.1 prep. And apparently, phone calls today. It's just like bank stuff and, you know, IRL gobbledygook, but so they'll have to give me a call back. So sometime in the next 3 hours, I will get a call back and have to take a break from the stream again. All right, what are we doing? Did I finish my Red Mage quest yet? I should have, right? Yes. We are Verholied. You know what? I think I'm gonna start off with just a trust dungeon. You know, something just to that I can also won't get in the way if the phone rings all of a sudden. Which, speaking of which, I probably should put my phone not way off in the distance in case it do ring. All right. Which might be loud in the mic, but it'll be okay. All right, let's start off with a little trust dungeon action here, and then we'll jump in and keep working through this. We only have 2, maybe 3 sections of the healer role quest, which is quite good. So we're gonna do that here. Let's get this sorted, get this over here. Just getting all the social media stuff. Yeah, let's do... That's not what I wanted to click on. I want to click on this. Alright. Are we in the Don Meg section here? What's that little angry... Hey, Alphina's not in this, not in the party. But yeah, pretty sure we're in Don Meg, because Katana Ravel is 75, so I need to run something with them to level them up. So we're doing a Don Meg run. Let's do it. Nick, how are you doing? You getting ready for 6-1? I saw you online earlier in the roulette queue. Gotta buy some more pumpkin potage. Because I'm not working on my crafters right now, so I'll just buy stacks of it. Alright, so I can probably put this guy to sleep. Is that how I was interrupting this? He's immune. Never mind. Can't put him to sleep. And can't interrupt him. So, alright then. This means that one of the guys gets buffed pretty horrifically on the pull here. Just gonna store mana on this pull. And then use mana on the next.
I'll show you.
Yeah, get him, Reen. Even if you do kind of awful damage for the most part. I don't have my ACT turned on. Let's turn that on. Why not, you know? Oh, the buff is permanent. I thought the buff went away after a time. Schwap. Schwap. Yeah, I got the patch 6.1 website pulled up today too. Want to look at that a little bit. But I don't want to do that right off the bat because it's got to be might be a spoiler for some. For holy, yeah. weave a little bit of single target spells in here. 'Cause that's what the NPCs, the avatars, they just essentially single target everything. Anchor, what were you doing? You think the pack was done? It's just this guy. Doing fine, working on gearing up the warrior at the moment. Should look at some food for when 6.1 Extreme comes out. Well, you'll probably be using just pumpkin potage, I'm pretty sure. If you're just doing DPS and stuff, that's just the crit determination. Pretty sure you just use this. Oh. There really are only 3 foods, I think, that get used. But I think the pumpkin potage is the one for most tanks and DPS. If I had to guess. I mean, like a full stack of 99 high quality, because you're not going to want low quality. Probably like 300,000 gil. If you just buy a full stack. Do you want to tank stuff in 6.1, Nick, or are you just gearing up the tank because it's so far behind your Reaper? Mostly just curious. Oh, wrong button. It goes to... Oh, wrong button. F. That was definitely the wrong button. So I can't interrupt this guy. And the green won't interrupt him. So... It's kind of weird. So yeah, even focusing that guy doesn't really matter. I'm just going to debuff the big one. It is a permanent damage buff, yeah. So I'm not pulling these packs more than just one at a time with the trust avatars. I'm pretty sure Urianger heals it just fine, but it probably goes faster if he actually just does damage. I think. I don't actually know how the NPC avatars react, because they're probably not very well coded to deal with large, like, group finder pulls. Mainly DPS in this expansion, but I wanted to tank for fun. All since I already had Reaper geared up. True, your Reaper is up there. That doesn't have Savage gear level, but you're not raiding Savage, so you don't necessarily need that gear. Or that gear bump, right?
Prepare yourself.
Prepare yourself. Yeah, double melee combo action. He's just hitting one button multiple times. Not much of a combo. Let's follow Urianger. It's weird they just do... Oh, it's gonna hit me. Yep. It's still weird that they just do mechanics and they just don't do any damage during them.
I shall protect
Oh, wrong button. Oh, whatever. Doesn't really do a whole lot of difference. Or a Verholy out of this one. It's just like the cinematic. Now, if only Reen would do the melee limit break to do single target boss damage, but she does not. For whatever reason. That's fine, though. I'll use it on trash pulls, I guess. Probably save it for the big trash pull coming up. Guide me, Urianger. One button. Anyway, combo after this. Could be a Ver Fire coming out of this one, or whatever it's called. Ver Flare. Plow. Gonna move. Good melee combo again after these procs are done. Too bad I keep getting procs. Melee combo it is. Yeah. Roughly 1,000 DPS higher than Reen right now. Poor trust system. It's only a 3-minute boss fight, so there probably is just a an amount of time that the encounter is like meant to last, despite how much that the player character might last. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it did. Alright, this pack I will go grab the bees. Grabbing the bees. Huh. Help me, Thancred. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I think we're good. As long as Urianger dispels. Oh. Tree died. Yes, they can do double pulls, I guess. Urianger's just doing no damage because the Avatar has to just spam heals, I guess. He does not dispel, though. That 4 stack of poisons just sitting there chewing away at Thancred's HP pool. It's so weird to me thinking that Verholy and Ver Flare used to be single target only. What a way the small red mage adjustments have come. Yeah, they do fall off damage, right? At 580 first, 60% less for the remaining. But they used to do no fall off damage, as far as I remember. That was an Endwalker adjustment. They got the AoE fall off. Oh, like I guess it's more like cleave. The cleave fall off. I'm gonna go pull the 2 trees. He's got his 2 hots up.
All that I have and more I bring to bear.
Oh my god, he just freaking Death of the Seventh Dawn to that bear from like 40% health. Holy crap. Oh yeah, he's running all the way because of the Orianjay hip. Yeah, he hipped. Whoa! I did do this once before with the trust system, and I stood in the circles, and you just die. It is big death, and you just restart, because whenever you die in the trust dungeons, you just get reset back to the latest checkpoint. Silver flare action there, how about that? Yeah, I guess they're not really AoE skills if they do that much fall off damage, but
Thy time has not yet come.
I'll show you.
all the OGCDs. White mage, red mage is pretty. I don't know how much more of the spec I unlock later on. Look, how much more changes? Does anything really change?
I'll show you.
So I'm gonna get enhanced manification, so it happens more often. Does it though? It just upgrades them upon getting 3 stacks. But I already have that. So this is just upgrading the base spells. And this is upgrading base potency. This is 2 charges of acceleration. And now manification just stacks to 6. The Endwalker thing. So if you do 2 combos in a row, you just get 2 finishers. Which I thought Dalthier said you don't normally do that. Like you don't hold for 6, or do you have to hold for 6? Do you have to Ver Flare and Ver Holy to get the final part of the combo, maybe? Oh, whoops. Wrong GCD order there. Because right here, I'm going to have 2 combos. I will take this one. Oh, no. Reen's taking that one. They take their own, even if I'm already in one. I'm probably just hard-coded to stand in a certain place.
I shall protect thee.
Acceleration doesn't add damage. I don't know if you're supposed to just get a bunch of instants to do instants, because I don't think it's a damage increase, right? Still have enough to learn about the red mage. But it will be my first max level caster that I leveled specifically for it. I got summoner already because I have a scholar. But that one doesn't require leveling specifically, because you just level scholar and you get it. But this one in particular, you have to just straight up level in comparison. I feel like that's how you'd use acceleration right there when I don't have any procs. That's how you use it, I guess? Or just use it on cooldown? I don't know. You gotta break your... Can he break his... Okay, he broke his roots. But he was still standing in the same spot anyway. So... No double melee combo right here. I don't know if they intentionally made like the Zorro slash on purpose. I mean, they are a musketeer-esque character, the red mage. That was just to AoE the flowers that were nearby. There we go. Easy. We're up to 44. We're up to, that was loud water. We're up to 44 materiel containers, so we need 6 more to get to 50. Before we can do the stupid opening 50 materiel 3.0 containers. Container 28 will shock you, you know, that kind of gonna make that just a stupid little YouTube video. I don't even know how long it's gonna take to open them all because they all have a opening time. You know what I mean? They all take like 2 seconds to open. So even by default, it almost will take 2 minutes just to keep spam clicking to open all of the crates. All the AoE. Now, I'm not going to do the really stupid pull-up here. Even though I think the problem with it is that Thancred lives, but I think Urianger died when I tried it last time. Because he stood in all the bad stuff and just got obliterated. But it feels, I don't want to limit break 3 mobs. Oh, can I pull from here so they don't aggro me all the way? Hello, horsey. Let's try it. Get him, Thancred! This is even a spicy pull with real players.
I'll show you.
Yeah, I think Thancred's just dead. Yep. Okay, so you can't do this pull with avatars.
I shall protect thee. I fear thee.
Too much damage. Too much damage on old Thancred there. What is this stupid meme? This dumb chess meme? Oh my god. Dalthier is having computer issues right now. I was just checking in the tech channel to see how that was being troubleshooted. Troubleshot? What's the past tense of that? Just troubleshooted, yeah, I guess, right? Wham, wham, wham. I guess so. Yep. Okie dokie. But he was doing some computer upgrades and then not getting a post screen, so he's been troubleshooting that for the past little bit. Harry just got a new computer, some crazy $5,000 setup, because he doesn't want to have to worry about his PC for the next like half a decade. Which is fair. But quite the expensive investment. He's been downloading all his games yesterday. And now, for the first time since I think we've ever known Harry in our community, he has enough space. He has enough drive space to actually have more than 3 games installed at once. Which, yes, awkwardly is a thing. Oh, I canceled my cast when I moved, really. Didn't wait long enough. That's cringe. Oh, it's not enough. Oh, I was off by a little bit. I was off by a little bit of of mana there. You need 60-60 to do the melee combo. I had like, what, 60 and 56? Alright, so I'll just limit break the big water balloon guy up there, I guess. Now, this is definitely one of the spicier pulls. If you pull all of it in your group finder groups. I mean, just because the two horses have, you just saw it right there, the tank buster. And there's two of them, and then the big blob genie guy does big damn as well. Ouch. Little caster LB there. Doesn't even seem that strong, but I think it was 10% of each mob's health. Meh. No, thank you. Don't stand in the AoEs, because they will kill you. Where's the health bar so far? Doesn't zoom out all the way, I guess. Quack. Gotta walk up the water stairs. I'm gonna kill the frog mob first, maybe? I mean, we're gonna just double AoE, but... There's one. A little shy on the white mana. And here's two. Ugh. Yeah, and Reen's over here just single targeting down this one. I wonder if there is a trust comp where certain avatars actually AoE more than others. I know there's that with squadrons. There's a certain composition you want to run when you run squadrons. I think double caster. If you want single target damage, you do archer rogue, I believe. And then when you want AoE damage, I think it's the Thaumaturge Arcanist. Because the Carbuncle casts an AoE, and the Thaumaturge, the Baby Black Mage, also AoEs. I think that's what it was. I think so. If only Alisaie could limit break the mob instead of the boss. Right? Yeah. Alisaie does like limit breaking. But she's a caster limit break, and she does it on bosses, which is pretty inefficient. Pretty inefficient. Shadowbringer's battle music, let's go! $3,400 burst. Actually, Reen did okay there. She did like 1,800. But again, I guess I was told too, the way the trust system works. Well, that was actually really close. Whoops. The way the trust system works is that your damage determines the damage of the NPCs. So the more you do, the less they do, or something along those lines. I wonder, can I charge across this? Or is he untargetable? Let's find out. You cannot. Invalid target. What the hell? Thagrid? What the hell, Oriange? And then, yeah, and then Reen walks really slowly across. Yeah. I found it the other day when I was here. I knew Thancred jumped. I didn't know... How did Urianger just teleport across? Yeah, Reen doesn't even make it over in time. Which is... It's cute, but it also is just... like, low damage, but I guess it's supposed to be kind of thematic. And I'm sure if you take different squads this, which I'll see in the future when I'm doing a melee class level. So I'm essentially taking one set of avatars all the way up with my red mage, and then I can take another set of avatars all the way up with a melee that I level. He do be barfing. Oh, I guess wrong button, but whatever. He do be barfing. Alphino is the same. He will walk slow. Alizé just speeds through it. Does Y'shtola just teleport across like Urianger apparently? How the hell did that even make any sense? I get that DPS card. Blah. For flare. For holy doesn't really have much of a noise, I just realized. For flare has like that blah, 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 explosion kind of noise. For holy doesn't make much. Oh, can't finish that. Can't finish that that cast there. A little farther back now. Whoa, Urianger, what the heck? Actual hacks. He max ranged it. What a Chad. Play the Chad music for him. I'm on TikTok. Well, I guess I watch a lot of TikTok content because it gets double posted to Instagram by a lot of creators. I'm not actually on TikTok. Kushplooge. I mean, trust dungeons are probably the fastest way to level DPS. Now I gotta clean my glasses. So a trust dungeon, that one took me just shy 30 minutes. Because I ate my food when we got in. But I also derped around a little bit and we wiped. So say if a trust dungeon takes 26 minutes. Right? But a actual player dungeon of the same dungeon takes 12 minutes, but you sit in queue waiting for that dungeon to pop as a solo DPS for 15 minutes. It's essentially the exact same amount of time it takes. I'm still cleaning my glasses. Apologies. 15 minutes in queue for a shorter dungeon versus just instantly queuing for a longer dungeon. Relatively the same thing. What's up, Nico? Oh, Douthire's having boot problems now. Damn. Computer problems are always such a stressor, that's for sure. Unfortunately. Okay, so Trust Dungeon complete. Did they level up to the next one? They are all 75 now, so we can do Katana Ravel. I didn't check my retainers real quick before we get started. Let's do that. Hope out there gets his stuff sorted. It is like middle of the day. We don't have raid for 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours doing some. Just gonna bounce around between trials and treasure maps tonight. Should be fun. Do I want more silver pieces? Let's do some quick ventures here. I need to go through my gear. I was doing that the other day on my warrior. Trying to pass forward my equipment restrictions. What? Weird. Trying to pass forward my gear because the higher eye level your retainers are, the more they bring back from ventures if you do certain ones. Let's do the quick, go back to some quick ventures for a little bit here. Greener Gleaner, good at hiding, not clearly, but clearly not good enough. I got a pet. Is it a rare one? Does it sell for the gill? Did we sell any more of the raid stuff? Nope. These plummeted in price. I probably should just make the the bardings with these. Did the Byaku's mantles really fall that hard? Damn. That's tough. They were 300k earlier. 339. People undercut these so heavily. Why? Scarlet tail feathers still kind of up there. People understand the market in this game. Undercutting by more just means you shortchange yourself, Gil. It's all that means. Just taking Gil out of your own pocket. All you have to do is undercut by 1. Like, what is this? Why undercut by a few thousand? Or a few hundred? So strange. Like, what is this? The next one down should be 178,999. What is this crap? Oh man, let's see. Does this little pet sell for anything? Let's see. Because it looks like a. Oh, okay. I'll take 99,000 gil. Well, 98,999 after the 5,000 tax. I will take that. I'm surprised these are selling for so much. These revelation rolls. Okay, someone immediately undercut them to oblivion. I guess they were selling for 20k before. But then someone did buy it for 140 when there were none up. Who does this, man? Ugh. If the market price fluctuated, then you would just... Whatever. They're just hurting themselves, gil-wise. Yeah, I should take those blissful shrouds and make the... Yeah, the bardings. Actually see if the barding even sells for anything. Whoa, caps lock is on. Caps lock cruise control for cool. Yeah, they sell better than the... Well, are they actually selling? Yeah, 664, 332. Okay. They do sell a little bit. Wait, what can I learn for myself, Nico? Math is hard, though. Correct. Correct. We have a lot of materials to make some potages. Are these orchestrion rolls are the really cheap ones? Yeah, down the up staircase. Yeah, nothing. There are a few more that I had cleaned up and put in the guild chest. Oh, okay, I took him out already. Where did the repair pieces go? Are we out of repairs? And we're out of repair kits. I gotta finish leveling my crafters. That's all studium stuff, because I have a couple left that I have to finish. I was leaving a couple levels on these to do the quests with, to get the XP out of them. Oh yeah, what's my fish turn in today? Hinterland's Perch. Let's go check. Oh, learn the pet myself. Nah. I think I have enough pets. I don't need any more pets. Minion guide. We got 4.5 pages of minions. Man, I got plenty. I don't need any more. Hydaelyn Perch. Okay. I believe that's the one that I needed. I don't need that many. No, Hinterland's Perch. Never mind. Not Highlands, but Hinterlands. This one right here, the green one. Why do you do this? Why do you put them up in gigantic stacks? That is just not... I don't want to buy them and then relist them. So damn many. So damn many. It's good XP, because I'm leveling fishing by not even fishing. It's pretty much what I'm doing. Because my fishing is 61, and I've only fished once or twice ever. So, pretty good there. Alright. Let us... You know, we're gonna shoot some lasers instead. Let's go speak with Arnvald. Yeah. For a moment, I honestly thought you had the VTuber thing going. It's the key art. It's just the key art that I had made a couple of months ago. That's a blend of me and my character, basically. But no, there's no VTuber thing. It's just splash art. I didn't want to do the big studio lights today, so just going with art going on. Because I have this piece of art of me or this one. But that's a floating severed cartoon head. So, yeah. I just put that one there instead for right now. It's just thumbnail art, basically. Yeah, just thumbnail art. Because I'm not on camera right now. Thanks for coming. It should come as no surprise that planning a memorial ceremony for a whole bloody nation would keep a man busy. But by Ralger, this is something else. The hardest part's been gathering information on those who died in the war, especially when it comes to the skulls and other conscripts. And they're the ones we need to treat most carefully. If we don't acknowledge the crimes of our kin in all their painful truth, then we do a disservice to the victims living and dead. But if we let people paint them as monsters who did monstrous things that we believe we would never do, then we perpetrate or perpetuate a different but no less dangerous lie. As for preparing the event itself, I'll be holding a meeting with members from each of the settlements around Garabania. I've sent invitations to most of them already, but I was hoping you'd help me with the last two. There's Miraz-Nun in the Peering Stones, and Sarisha in Vira Nilya. I'll give you one for each. Okay. To be honest, it wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised if they refused, considering how their people suffered at the hands of the skulls, but I hope we can remind them that deep down we're all just people trying to survive to protect our loved ones. We may have driven the Empire from our lands, but as long as we hold fast to the grudges born of their attempts to divide and set us against one another, we'll never be free of our legacy of cruelty. With that in mind, I've included an account of my experiences with the Silver Griffins and the people I've met, victims, collaborators, their friends, and their family, men and women who lived through it all, survivors. Even if they refuse to join the ceremony, at least they will know and hopefully understand our reasons for holding the event. Granted, I've not much practice in writing important letters, but I think they'll get the message. You've been the one to deliver them. Oh, you being the one to deliver them will make a world of difference, I'm sure. Take care, won't you? That was a lot. Arenval just exposiated all over me. Good grief. Let's go to the Peering Stones first. My God. I have been exposiated on. Hello, Catman. Greetings, friend. It's been so long since we last spoke. What brings you to my village? Well, last time we spoke was when I was coming out here to do the Cat Beast Tribe quest unlock, and I never did it. The weight of the words within is almost tangible in addition to the weight of the paper itself. That's almost how that word is spelt, Nico. Close enough. Close enough, you know. So the rumors are true. I need not read the letter in full to know its contents. I understand that the Dragonfried volunteers are working to support the families of those lost in the war, which few will deny it. Oh. I understand that the Dragonfried's volunteers are working to support the families of those lost in the war, which few will deny is a worthy cause, but to include the relatives of the Crania Lupi. The skulls watched the Empire slay us in our thousands. That many people? Really? There's like 8 NPCs in this village. And still, they turned to their cloaks and fought our oppressors. And you would ask us to mourn the deaths of those curs alongside their victims. Oh my God. I only ask that you read the rest of the letter. Just straight up, read the rest of the letter, dummy. You have every right to be angry and to refuse. Arenval wishes only that you read his account before coming to a decision. I mean, I'm a more diplomatic option. There you go. To dismiss it out of hand would be discourteous. Very well. That's right. Read the rest of the letter, Catman. Not a cat boy, but a cat man. Is this like Minago's father? Family. I feel like this is like Minago, who is the cat girl in charge of the Reach right now, with Lise, right? Where is Lise actually? Is her NPC? Is she in the game, standing around somewhere? I actually don't know. I don't know if I've looked. As Nun, my tribe is my family, and I know all too well the responsibility that brings. I would do anything to protect them. Anything. Loyalty, pride, conscience, my very soul, all are meaningless if I cannot ensure the safety of those I love. I suspected some skulls have been faced with the self-same choice, but to see how their kin suffered, I cannot say I do not understand, though I wish that I did not. Their crimes will never be forgiven, they cannot be, but I and any others who are willing can offer our prayers for those tortured souls and the men they could have been. Hit him with a nod. Hit him with a nod! I accept the invitation, not on behalf of the M tribe, but as Mraz. I will put the question to my people that they may decide for themselves. I'm also eager to make the acquaintance of the person who wrote this letter. He is not wont to turn a blind eye to the bitter truth, painful though it is to confront. The meeting will be the perfect opportunity to take his measure. Arenval's a good egg. He's a good egg. Yeah, this is the cat beast tribe, I think. From Stormblood. Yep. How'd you get this up here? Did you carry it up here? Also, how are you up here? What the heck? It's like a sheer cliff. How's this water up here? Alright, now we're going out this way. These are the snake people, I believe, right? Maybe these are the snakes out here. Yeah. Also a beast tribe, I think, right? Don't you sit there all weird and snake lady-like. Welcome to what we owe to the pleasure of your visit. An invitation. Bum. Oh! She stood up. Then it is I suspected. They're also, it's weird, because there's only 2 models of this entire race. They're all the exact same model. They didn't model many of this snake people, realistically. Which, I don't know if they needed to, but it is kind of weird that all of them are the exact same. There have been rumors that such a ceremony would take place. Although you have traveled far to make this invitation, I must decline. We cannot mourn the loss of the fallen if the Crania Lupi are to be counted among them. Like the Qualyana, something like that, they chose to aid the Garlean oppressors, killing and bleeding for those who would pillage our lands, cowards and traitors all. And are we to assume that Qualyana, who died fighting for the Empire, same thing, will be honored as well? If so, that is more reason for us to refuse. That is your right, and no one will say otherwise. I come to only present a letter and ask you to read it in full. Are people reading the damn full letter? What the heck is this? The cat people and the snake people are like, I know what this is. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I mean, you're like, well, read the whole thing. Then they're just like, oh, okay, yeah, it seems reasonable. Arenvald understands and accepts that you might refuse. He only requests that you read his account and then decide. Yeah, we're going to be the diplomat here. Gonna name drop that Arenvald boy. See, it's just, it's so goofy. If you insist. What? If someone hands you a letter, like an invitation, do you just read the top bar and then make your decision, or you read the whole damn letter? Big triple dot. No one was spared suffering in the occupation. Not the resistance, not the collaborators, not the families of both. No one. They are people of internet. Who reads on internet? You just read the headline. I like how, I don't know if Nico's trying to make a joke on purpose with that one, but also just omitted words from that sentence. Like, they are people of internet. Instead of, they are people from the internet who would read on the internet. Just, nope, just skipping words. Just skipping words the whole time. That so many would die in shame and ignominy, having sold their souls only to lose everything, is a tragedy and a lesson. If they are forgotten, then the lesson of their folly is forgotten. For the sake of this land we call home, I will join you in remembrance and implore my people to do the same. See? It's the same crap. They both, like, here's an invitation to a thing. No, I don't want to go. I'll read the whole letter. Okay, I'll go. In mourning, may we strengthen our ties to our neighbors as well. By together facing our past, we can build a foundation of lasting peace and prosperity. It will be my honor to attend the proposed meeting, and I look forward to personally thanking your friend Arenvald for his dedication. I and my peers have much to learn from the example he has set. You're a level 5 meme lord? What do you take me for? Lol. How many levels of meme hierarchy are there? Nico, how many levels? If you're level 5, is that like the highest, or is that low, or what's the scale here? Does it go 1 out of 10? What's the... I need the context. How do you fare in the fringes? You say that about me? It's rare for me to get such glowing praise, especially from renowned leaders like Sarasasha and Maras. More importantly, though, they agreed to attend the meeting, and I've got you to thank for that. After all, I imagine it's hard to turn down an invitation when it's hand-delivered by the Warrior of Light himself. Before I get ahead of myself, though, I must remember that this is only the beginning. Bringing everyone together is one thing. Coming to an agreement on an extremely divisive issue is a different kettle of fish entirely, as Her Grace was quick to point out. As she taught me, if our cause is just and our hearts are true, those of like mind will surely answer the call. And answer it they have. While they are bound to be differences of opinion, I'm sure there's nothing we can't overcome if we put our minds to it. You could do it, put your back into it. To that end, I was hoping you could join us, if you're time to spare. There are still a few loose ends Ragenfried and I need to tie up beforehand, so we'll meet you in the palace as soon as we can. Just having you there will make a world of difference. Well, you know what I say to that? Hyma. Hymenation. Panhyma. Big block, sage, shield, laser beams. Royal Palace Guard. Some more people hanging out here. Marcus B. Silver Anubis. Working through the MSQ. Nice. Here for the meeting, yes? Indeed. Your above average is level 5 on the Meme Lord Society by way over the top on the Normie Society. Okay. Are normies like level 1 and 2 then? Yeah, a lot of people here. So we all agree upon the importance of the ceremony. We recognize that the inclusion of the Crania Lupi will be distressing for many. I too lost family at their hands, and I would never ask others to forgive and forget. But for all their crimes, they were Alamegans just like us, and I made the decision to stand with Garlemald lightly. They had a choice, and they chose to betray us. I'm mad. Meh. Who among us have not made difficult choices for kith and kin? And do not forget that Fordola chose to stand between us and a primal. What's that have to do with it? You'd be slaves to a primal right now if we didn't defeat it? It's the weird mouse creature thing. Brothers and sisters, arguing will avail us not. Well, that's part of the discussion. I don't know if they're arguing, they're discussing. It's kind of the whole point. The fate of Alamigo rests on our shoulders and yours. On my shoulders and yours. On those of every man, woman, and child that calls these lands home. True. To uphold our honor, to strive for prosperity, to protect our loved ones, we all know the weight of these responsibilities. 'Twas that self-same weight which drove many of our people to serve our oppressors, misguided as it was. Maybe they didn't think so at the time. Though they chose a different, unconscionable path, in the end, we all wanted the same thing, to deliver our families from persecution, that they may live to see one more day, because another day in shame and self-hatred was still better than none at all. That's the weird thing about not living, is that you don't know and you don't have any cognizant reality to base it off of. So how do you know? You can't remember back, little existential there, but you can't remember back to before you were born because you don't have any memory of that because you didn't exist. And all time up to that point when you gained consciousness was faster than a snap of your fingers. The regretful dead are survived by their despair, despair which threatens to drag us all into an abyss from where there is no escape. Know that it surely will if we welcome it into our hearts out of disdain for those we cannot forgive. But we Alamegans will not be so easily defeated. We will stand united and conquer this menace. I mean, yes and no. Also, ouch. I just scratched an itch on my elbow and, like, bruised myself. What the heck? Ouch. What's up, Mutton? And also, good night, Mutton, because you're normally only here for like 15 minutes and then you're gone. Do you like put the streams back on later at all, Mutton? Do you VOD watch? Does all the VODs just being right here in one place, is that helpful? Or do you only just stop by when you can and then you peace out? Every Alamegan who fought and died did so in the hopes that one day we would be free. And we are free. We are free. By the blood of our fallen brothers and sisters, we are free. Yeah, kinda. Free to lock away the pain and pretend it has no power over us until it festers and takes us in our beds, and free to lay it bare and let it breathe, to acknowledge and to mourn our people at their best and their worst. The past is ours to bear, all of it, for ourselves and for future generations, so that they needn't suffer like we did. Let us make Alamigo a nation where no man is left behind, where he can make all the wrong choices and still be afforded the chance to make a right one. Is Grumpy Man. It's true. This is tough, man. This is like, there are things happening right now in the real world that could use some of this kind of logic, even though it's not going to happen. There are so many places in the world and even current events right now that are happening where people are so very similar but choose to just go to war and kill people. That went better than any of us could have hoped for. You have my gratitude for your part in the proceedings, but we both know who the real hero of the day was. This was all Arenvald's idea, and it was his words that finally won over the naysayers. Now that we have the community leaders on our side, we should have a much easier time convincing the rest of the citizenry. Of course, holding the ceremony is by no means our final objective. No matter what we say, some will refuse to attend. It is my hope, however, that it will still serve to provide a measure of closure for us all and to ease the plight of the vulnerable or ostracized. Added a word there for some reason. Speaking of which, you will recall the incident with Fordola in Algania. The young girl she saved and her mother wished to thank her personally. Considering what happened last time, though, I have reservations. It will be a valuable opportunity to present a former skull in a more positive light. On the other hand, I don't need to tell you how unpredictable she can be. And that's before taking her echo into consideration. But that's a conversation for another day. Go and get some rest. You've earned it. So many quests end in this game with go have some rest. It's a very big nod to gamers in a way to, you know, maybe you've played enough for today. You know what I mean? Maybe you're done playing for today. Maybe go do something else. Yeah. Maybe do something else. You're grinding away in Destiny 2, Mutton. How you doing on your current path through the expansion. I have jumped into the Grand Masters last night, got down the Scarlet Keep GM with my GM group. Oh yeah, so there's gonna be 2 more. So 89 and then the one at 90. What the heck is this? Salted Thavnarian Cod. It's got like 1 chunk of fish. It's a piety buff. I mean, I'm a healer. Sometimes the quest rewards are a little weird. Here, have a big chunk of fish. Maybe it's part of the end, like I get it from the banquet or something. I don't know. Yeah, these are definitely meant to be done during the main story. They give millions of XP in total. Like 3.5 million maybe or so. It's quite a bit. Quite a bit whilst leveling. That's for sure. Alright. Let's keep rolling this quest forward. The blasphemy hunter may seem calm and collected from a distance, but you suspect something is amiss. Something terrible has happened. Oh no. Raban literally walked away. I mean, you're supposed to come back to this later. It's not supposed to be done in one after the other succession, kind of. It makes it a little weird, but it's Fordola. She's escaped. She wanted some fresh air. She was accompanying a squadron out on a training exercise. One moment she was there, and the next she was gone. I'm sure she's fine. I didn't think much of it at the time, and she's been acting strangely ever since we went to meet that mother and child, you know, the ones who wanted to thank her for saving the girl's life. When I told Commander Alden about it, he went charging off to Alaganha to ask them if they had any idea where Fordola might be. I thought of going after them. When I heard you were headed this way, I reckoned it'd be better to send you in my stead. Goldspeed. I guess so. Way out here, okay. And it's gonna be some weird, like, it's gonna be a bait and switch where you think, oh no, Fordola's reverting back to her ways. She's all angry, but then she just really needed to get away from it all and reflect on herself. And she's probably, what the heck, she's in the water? Who's out here? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Oh. That's a little overhang. Anxious mother and skittish girl. I know you. You're friends with that brave lady, aren't you? Have we done something wrong? Gods be good. What is she thinking? Is she going out to hunt blasphemies or something? It'll be a weird bait and switch. That's all this is. Hey, I wasn't expecting to see you here. You've heard what's happened then. Just as Fordola was beginning to earn our trust, she's given us the slip. As you may know, she wears a choker that is designed to do exactly that. If its enchantment is triggered, it's supposed to prevent her from escaping. Escaping where, though? The whole zone? If I were to give the order, she would be dead within moments, and she knows that. Oh, it's like a bomb collar. Good God. She took the risk anyway, so I have to believe she has a good reason. That's what we're looking into now. We were hoping Chlorel and young Niley here could shed some light on the matter. So, Mutton, you got to 1550, trying to get all the gear things done on the Warlock, still have the Lego campaign to get done. Wait, you haven't finished the Legendary campaign yet? That's like the first thing you're supposed to do, or should do, or can do. How many missions of the Legendary campaign have you done? I mean, I streamed the whole Legendary campaign. It took us almost 10 hours. Thinking of trying out the 1550 Lost Sectors. That's fine. Hey, as long as it's a gear piece of a slot you don't have, you're more likely when clearing that, if you get a full platinum clear, to get exotics you don't already have in your collections. Oh, whoops, I clicked back in my screen and I forwarded the dialogue. So yes, of course. I know she's the butcher, or was at least. Didn't seem right to go without thanking her. That's why I requested the meeting, to express my gratitude and my apologies. She was quiet at first, just stood there as we spoke, as if we weren't even, as if she weren't even listening. And then I mentioned the blasphemy, and she looked at, I guess it's Lily, probably, Lily, and all of a sudden clutched her own head and cried out in agony. Oh, it was an echo. Yep, it was an echo. Can you remember what you were thinking about at the time? Yeah, she probably wanted to go hunt a blasphemy. A man I saw in the city? Yeah, so she's going out to hunt the one that started all this crap. What? Who? Did he have something to do with all the people panicking? Yeah, the one that turned into the... Yeah. Okay, that's where she went. Yeah, okay. I think he did. When I was waiting for you, I saw him. He was by himself. He looked poorly. So I asked if he was all right. He said yes. He had a nice smile. But then he turned into a giant monster. Yep. He got up and started walking away. But then... called it. The last boss of the shell mission? Is that mission the one where you're in the dark and it's the big scorn guy with the lantern? Is that the one? That one is tough by yourself. But not to be a Debbie Downer or to downplay it. If you're having trouble with that boss, you're going to have trouble with future stuff too. Because the legendary campaign is a bit spicy while solo. I completed it in a 3-man group, and I'm currently working back through it now on my hunter. I don't know what mission I was on. I was on 3 or 4 last time I was on. I haven't worked on it in a little while to do the solo campaign. He was shouting and screaming. I was so frightened I didn't want to talk about it, not even to Mum. Wish you said something sooner. I'm sorry, Poppet. This is my fault for leaving you on your own. Straight up, hit her with the poppet. A man who turned into a blasphemy, I'd wager. The girl saw him, which means Fordola has now seen him too. There was one other thing. When Fordola was having her funny turn, she said something. Charlie? No. Chalet? I think? Yes, that was it. It might not actually be French. It could just be Charlotte. Ring any bells? Can't say it does, but if he has anything to do with the skulls, the Silver Griffin should have some information on him. We'd best have a word with Ragnfried, then. So she might know who the man was that turned into the blasphemy? I'm assuming. The score with the big lantern. Oh, the Sagira shell mission. Gotcha. Yes. Yeah, that one's tough. You're playing it on legendary, right? Legendary solo. So it's gonna be pretty spicy. You definitely have to play very, very safe. Don't forget of your void build. Don't forget volatile round stuff, weakening grenades, things like that. Your loadout is going to help quite a bit. If you haven't gone to Ikora in the tower yet, you can buy the extra fragments that were unlocked with the raid. Stuff like that might help. You've both been very helpful. I'd also like to thank you for being so kind to Fordola. She may not have said it, but I'm sure it meant a lot to her. Yeah, she's a grumpy pants right now. A couple more things I'd like to ask, so I'll catch up with you later. Okie dokie. Excuse me. Woo! That yawn came out of nowhere. What the heck? Whatever she's dealing with, she didn't face it alone. I wish I could have told her, even though I know she's probably wouldn't have listened. Where did the brave lady go? Cordola may well be everything people say she is or worse, but she did us a good turn that day. I'll never forget it. I mean, she's clearly going after the blasphemy. The one that transformed, so... I have a feeling this Charlotte and Fordola are connected in some way. Charlotte, you say? Yes, the name came up during our recent investigations. Who did it now? As I recall, he served under the Viceroy during the occupation, and his whereabouts is currently unknown. He had an older brother named Ansfred, one of the CL, which would give him a connection to Fordola. Is there anyone who can tell us more about him? Yes, an uncle who we recently helped find employment here in Alagana. He's recently the one who asked us to look for Charlotte. Most likely find him working at the Sleeping Stones. As it happens, I was planning to bring him something to eat. I'll join you there shortly. Okay. Way over here, huh? Aren't there freaking big monsters over here? What the heck is he doing over here working? There's big chunky monsters over here. It's weird that you just stopped playing the legendary campaign button, but then they just like went and did other stuff. I mean, that's cool. The game doesn't lock you to it until you're done. But yeah, you have that mission and 5 more to do. The campaign is 8 missions long. 8 missions long. So you've got quite a lot of campaign left ahead of you. Perhaps we should have asked what he looks like. I mean, how many other people are acting with these giant cube monsters? What the heck? You just walked up here past all the giant cube monsters? So looking, eh? That's him over there. We just got here. Dink. Okay. A little strange. Just mining that rock right there, I guess. I hope we're not interrupting. No, of course not. It's good to see you, Rockenfred. Some of these names. My word, the Bull of Alamigo and the Champion of the Alliance. What brings such esteemed guests to our humble quarry? At ease, my good fellow. We really wish to ask you about your nephew. Charlotte? You found him? Not exactly. No luck yet, then. Is there anything else you could tell us? More about his childhood, perhaps? I mean, wasn't much of one, I'm afraid. The poor boy's life was ruined long before he had any say in the matter. His parents and I swore allegiance to Garlemald to secure ourselves and our kin citizenship for all the good it did us here, living amongst our countrymen who treated us as pariahs. Took its toll on him and his brother to be spat on as traitors by association. One thing led to another, and Ansfrid, another with most of his friends, together with most of his friends, joined the Imperial Army. That's how it started, you know, the CL, Gaius's loyal little pups. Do you remember the names of these friends? Yes, they had quite the reputation growing up. It was Emmeline, Rudolph, and the angry little girl who grew up to become the butcher herself, Fordola. Yeah, it's the squad we saw back in the MSQ. The 4 of them, or whatever. I'll put my current loadout in Discord so you can see, but I will probably change some of the guns. I can look at it. Yeah, how do you... Let me see. I've never done this, like, view loadouts thing before. Let me see. Yeah, it just brings up my dim. Do I have to load it again now? I mean, the only thing I see right off the bat Echo of Expulsion is kind of cool. I stopped using Echo of Expulsion myself. I just don't think it really does a whole lot. Remnants and Undermining are very good. Yes. But unless you like the intellect bump, the mobs exploding is kind of like, it's fine. I mean, you're running it with Le Monarch, which is also totally fine. Red Herring, good rocket launcher, double void. You are potentially running into shield problems. I don't know if there's other shield colors in that part of the campaign. And I mean, Controverse holds are totally fine. And you got Devouring Depths on, Volatile Flow. Yeah. I would just change Echo of Expulsion out for the Fragment, where you also get volatile rounds, just so you double up on keeping the uptime for them. The only thing I'm noticing that might be a detriment is the double primary. You are obviously trying to have anti-barrier and overload. Is that what the mission requires? It sucks though. Running double primary is a bit weaker because you don't have like a special grenade launcher on or a wave frame to help you get, you know, extra ad clear power going, or I don't know if you have Arbalist and a different void primary for your energy slot right now. My let me see, how do I do that? How do I share a loadout? You know what? Let me see. This is my Warlock. I don't know why it doesn't show all my loadouts. Kind of weird. Yeah, 1 second. Let me bring up, because I use the dim standalone. I don't use the website very often. 1 moment. How do I share loadout? Equipped. Copy. Does that work to show you what I'm currently wearing? That's sort of like my go-to everyday build right now. That is my just kill everything forehead, the void build, basically. I wish I could optimize it a little better with getting 100 discipline and 100 recovery, but it's tough with the remnant that takes 20 discipline. So, and I also want to keep using my chest piece, which is the Artifice armor. That is a piece of armor that has an extra mod slot in it. So that does limit my options. And I'm also Verity's Brow. Usually Verity's Brow when I'm slaying, just killing stuff. But Controverse Hold if I want more consistent grenade uptime for sure. But I'm not always just killing everything. Because Verity's Brow requires energy weapon final blows to really work. Yeah, but hopefully that helps. I don't know. A Galahorn would be fine as well. Nothing wrong with Galahorn, really. Is strong. But I just have Arbalest on all the time now in Destiny. Usually as my kinetic, just because I just don't want to deal with any energy shields. And I have overload grenades, and I can always change out to a pulse rifle or a hand cannon to do unstoppable. And then I have anti-barrier on Arbalest, overload grenades. So, pretty rounded. Alright, back to the MSQ mission stuff, or role quests, rather. Charlotte was part of their group too, yes. From what we've heard, he chose not to become a soldier. Wouldn't have lasted a day in training. He knew that better than anyone, of course. I thought I helped him to feel any less guilty for turning his back on the others. He blamed himself for their deaths, for not stopping them when he had the chance. For not being strong enough to fight by their side, maybe save them, maybe not. But he wasn't there, and he wished he had been. Then one day, he was gone. Wherever he is, I hope he's safe and well. Sag. So do we. Thank you. The information you shared should prove useful, and for you, I brought some food. Why don't you call it a day and go and enjoy it with your family? That's nice of you. It's like 2 potatoes and a piece of bread or something. I don't know. Let him have the peace for now. Back to Algahun. Yeah, I just use Arbalest for everything right now. Arbalest, or if I'm feeling spicy, I do Bastion. Look at these horrible rock monsters. Yeah, get slapped. Good grief. There's so many of them. Just hanging out. Look at all of them. Marble Uroliths. Ugh. There's no one else here working at this quarry either. No one else here. Alright, back down we go. I know I have some hours in D2, but masterworking armor gets you... No, masterworking armor is just +2 all stats on the armor. And masterworking weapons just gives you stats now. The only way to make orbs outside of your super is to use Helm Mods. There are mods in your helm that are either matching element, kinetic, or other element. They cost 1 or 3 power. You should see one in my mod slots. But I might not use one. I do, yeah. I use the Harmonic Siphon mod. Rapid weapon final blows with damage matching your subclass type create an orb of power. Because my 2 weapons are void. So 2 void weapons, whenever they get multi-kills, I'll spawn orbs. They removed the masterwork orb thing from weapons. You get them from Helm Mods now. Which is better and also worse. Kind of feel they should go on your ghost or something. The little girl's worried about Fordola. As for the mother, well, it's complicated. Understandable, really. Once you know for certain what has become of Charlotte, we'll have to tell his uncle. Yeah. Not only was his brother a member of the Skulls, but Charlotte himself was a childhood friend of Fordola's. I'm told he refused the support of the Silver Griffins as well. He's been trying to make his own way for some time now. His brothers and his friends died at Sepulchra Imperiatoris. Garlemald words. Save for Fordola. The gods only know how he felt about her after that. Well, yeah, there was friendly fire, though. The Empire fired on their own troops because, you know, reasons. Or how Fordola felt about Sharlayan after seeing Lily's memory of him transforming into a blasphemy. Brother of a man she killed and a childhood friend besides, she thinks she's responsible for this. That's why she ran to kill the beast. Never thought I'd say this, but I'm worried about her. Yep. Fordola is a survivor and an outcast herself. Exactly the sort of person the Silver Griffins are trying to support. You've seen for yourself the sacrifices she's willing to make, and if you can learn to feel sympathy for her, maybe others can too. So that's what the end result of this is going to be. It's going to result in probably a solo duty with fighting alongside Fordola, battling a blasphemy. Most likely, anyway. We haven't had any combat in these quests for some time. I think we have enough information for the time being. Let's return to the city and plan our next move. And this is a pretty quick quest, honestly. They're slower because I'm reading everything out loud. And, you know, talking to Mutton, for example. To some, Fordola is a monster who's... a monster worse than a blasphemy. But I've seen enough working with the Silver Griffins to realize it's never that simple. I want to believe there's hope for her. That there's hope for us all. As the saying goes, history is written by the victor, and I'll wager those who swore loyalty to Garlemald never thought they'd find themselves on the losing side. But they did, and they paid a price. Maybe not enough for some, but we've got to draw the line somewhere. Alright, back to Alamigo. I need to mix up a little bit. We'll probably do an expert roulette when we turn this quest in. Because I can do the expert roulette today, right? Yeah. Not captain anything. Nope. Okay. We'll shoot some laser beams in an expert roulette. Hopefully we get not the spoiler one. I've assigned a few of my soldiers to assist the Silver Griffins in investigating Charlotte's background. With luck, we'll find him quickly, and then we can prepare for what must come after. We're all but certain Charlotte's the one who transformed into a blasphemy, and so there's naught to be done but put him out of his misery. As for Fordola, I put Monago and her troops in charge of tracking her. Once they've found her, they have my permission to lend whatever support they deem necessary. If it comes to it, I may ask you to join the search. Until such time, I ask that you take this opportunity to rest. See? Every quest, so he gives me some salted dried fish and tells me to rest. So many of these quests do this. It's so goofy. It's fine. But a lot of quests are just like, you've done enough. You've stood around reading dialogue. Go have a rest. It's like, what? Alright, let's redo this one. No! It took away my Shiva, which is also easy. Rip. But we're going to do an expert roulette real quick here, so. Needs a tank. But I want to shoot laser beams. But the bonus gill. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. Then for some mods, are they worth stacking ashes to assets? It adds some, but the way mods stack now is it doesn't do 1 stack 2 stack. It'll do 1 stack 1.5 stack. So I run 1 ashes to assets. I don't run 2 because I want to run other mods. But I'm also throwing a grenade every, sub 20 seconds, getting kills with it, so.
That fell to pestilence and rotted inside.
I don't know why sometimes when you try to cast spells, it just like derps.
The more its people
Bum,
clung
bum.
to life.
So this is the spoiler dungeon for those that haven't finished Endwalker. Unfortunately, it did queue us the spoiler dungeon. Unfortunately. I'm doing the AoEs. Wah, bum, 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 bum. Phew, laser beams. Phew. Meow. So yeah, all mods they stack, but they don't stack to double effectiveness. They stack to 1.5 now, essentially. Ba, ba. Shwa. Damn, no crit. Looking for a big crit shield there, but nope. Any ads handle it? Oh, did he pop? Oh no. It's not actually living dead yet, so. The Dark Knights do be taking some damage. Bum bum bum.
Those who lived
Bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Being lazy, spamming Toxicon. On the move there anyway. Splow. Gonna be what? The stacking Doritos next, I think. Ah. Now it's stack. What side we on? Same side? Other side. Now this side. That's gonna hit me? Nope, I'm good. Pew, pew. Many laser beams. Dude, Duracol is so, or Caracol is so good. Have a raid hot with a built-in DR.
and the very
So
last
strong.
of them wished they had never been born at all.
Oh, I already have it in my inventory. No green map boss for me.
In a faraway place, a A brilliant star eradicated disease. Before destroying the self-same lives it had saved.
Bum bum bum. Bum ba-dum bum. Alright, big shield incoming. Maybe, if I can ever catch up. Damn, not that big. Try stacking all of my heal amps on the tank and still didn't get a big shield. Sag. Bonus healing received, increasing the healing of my spell. But didn't get a crit for big shield action. This class is a whole ass disco. A little bit. Sage do be having the pew pew.
Its people sought ever greater freedoms no matter the cost.
Ugh.
They tried to buy peace with fire and steel.
I don't get to play Sage very often because I usually play the other healers a lot more for raid content, so. Run dungeons as Sage, just to... That was a pretty big shield. Fortunately, Dark Knight do be taking that damage, though. With one of these. Hit him with the Pepsi. Ah. Man, I want those patch notes for 6.1. I want to see if they're gonna buff slash fix White Mage. Ah. I'm ready for it. They're probably not going to, but I'm ready. Dun, 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 dun. Cue the Doom music. I mean, yeah, I was probably gonna do a patch notes video, but I only ever really care about like the power gain stuff in patch notes. That's why I didn't make a video about the live letter. Like Mr. Happy made like 4 videos about the live letter, right? And that's fine, but so much of the stuff in the patch notes would be like such a short thing for me to, if it's not class based or like loot system oriented, I really don't, we're gonna explode on each other. I don't really feel the same way about new stuff in the game. It's kind of weird, but it doesn't, I like, you know, if it's class stuff, like job changes, job buffs and things. I made a really short video on the hotfix notes a while ago. That was sort of an experiment because I was doing some things with the editing. But clearly I need to make it just simpler because that was too much work for such a small video for such a small gain. So, no knockback. But yeah, I want to do a patch notes reading video just about the class stuff, really. Oh, that hit me. I almost died. I guess it's the whole front of the boss. I didn't realize. Crack open a bottle of wine and read all of them on stream. Oh gosh. I'll try to get that mission done over the next few days and try out the changes, see if how Arbalest will work. That's up to you. It's just a suggestion. Because if you're gonna run the thing about it, if you're running a void subclass mutton and running 2 void weapons, in the case of what I've done in my build, you obviously can't beat match game shields that are solar and arc. It becomes a problem. So
when none remembered life's trials,
that's why I run Arbalest now, like all the time. I just run Arbalest all the time now, so if I ever come up against a shield or anti-barrier, then I just counter it and move on. The only thing I have to adjust my build for is Unstoppable. If that's either going a pulse rifle or a hand cannon this season, you know? So
what its people had gained from ease, they lost to apathy.
got everything up on the move. All the buttons. More dots, more dots. Good lord, man. Dark Knights. That boy's rotating cooldowns too. He's just getting pummeled. Lots of mobs. Already chewed through all 5 Panheima stacks right there. That's wild. Big crit shield there. Bum, bum. Bam, bam. Bum, 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 bum. Wom, bum, 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 wom, bum, bada, wom,
So
bum,
they
bum.
created the kindest, most gentle of beasts.
Lute sound sort of ruining the opening of the music here. Such a crazy story. This society of people on this planet that we're currently on, this golden blue one, with the crazy Erd tree in the background,
Its steps were light, and its gift was as painless
got
as
to
it was
such a point of technological and enlightenment advancement with their society that they found no more reason to live, so they used their power and science and religion to create a monster. This is Rala. To create this monster that would just come and kill them all,
in its golden glow.
but very
All slept.
kindly kill them all, just to end their civilization. It's pretty wild. Because they didn't find any more reason for living. We did the same. We just call it Twitter. Whoa, dude. And kind of. I mean, all I post on Twitter normally is GIF reactions to friends and when I go live. You know what? It's friggin' laser time. What side we going on? Other side. No one got hit with Doom? Very good. How did the Black Mage not hit with Doom? He didn't... What the hell? I don't even have Twitter. Whenever I read something about anything from that platform, it makes me sad. Not everything on it is bad. There are a lot of artists I've met on Twitter and, you know, a lot of commissions through, and follow people that, you know, whose content I like, and I mostly just post my stuff there. Just literally, like, the last so many months are just me posting on going live and my videos and stuff. That's all it is. Gentlemen, it is my greatest pleasure to be the one to inform you that today is Wednesday. It's so dumb. So stupid. Is that the new... Is that just the new, Wednesday frog meme going in right there? Real stupid. Let's do a little bit of this real quick. Get a couple of stickers in the book checked off. Get absolutely blasted. Oh no. Oh, I just skipped that whole phase. Pew. 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 You obtained the Garuda card. I didn't have it? What the heck? I didn't have the Garuda card? Okay, well now I do. Goodness. I guess you don't necessarily do that extreme vet. What the heck? I mean, I guess. That's the freaking Hades axe, but then pink, you know. You know, that's yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Totally fine. A little minstrel's ballad. Do, 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 do. Nice. What the heck is that guy wearing? Whatever he wants. That's how this game works. How this game also works is if you're hanging out comfy Wednesday stream. As the screen is now on fire, so extra comfy. Don't forget to hit the like button here on YouTube. Does help me out. Hitting the like button on this video or any other videos is definitely helpful. Helps the whole algorithm stuff, as well as leaving comments. It's called engagement, baby. But yeah, if you would be so kind, if you're just enjoying hanging out today. Bam, bam. Laser beams. Pew. Big laser beam. Pew. Pew. A demi-materia? You don't say. Oh, what else we got? These I come out solo. To maps tomorrow. This will proc there. Heart of the Creator. Which one is that one? This is Brute Justice, I believe. Brute Justice solo should be fine. I might get hit with a bunch of debuffs. Oh no, this is not Brute Justice. This is whatchamacallit? Forward and back, and then forward and back, and then you go forward and back, and then you get one step forward. This is Cruise Chaser. It's the transforming jet. Kablamo. There he is. It's time to go both forward and back. Whee! Back and then go forward and back. Then put 1 foot forward, forward and back, and forward and back. Get crit, Cruise Chaser. Get out of here, Ed. Transcendental. You're allergic to garlic, so of course my dinner was garlic chicken with garlic bread. My whole world is spinning crazy. What the heck? Do you make your own food, Nico? And or where have you got your food? Did you not specify that you have a garlic allergy? Or whoever made it for you not knowing you have a garlic? What happened? Garlic is awesome. That would suck to have an allergy to it. Big sad. Also, this is normal. I don't know if I need extreme or not. I may have derped. Then put 1 foot forward, forward and back. Oh, I lost my combo. 3. Get dunked, Cruise Chaser. Yeah, it was just normal. Okay. Here's a pretzel sticker. I don't want any of that crap. Old raid stuff, not even savage. Okay. That's done. how about we use 2 of our second chances for some retries here. That's fine. We'll go do a amphitheater for Shiva real quick. I don't know how you would be allergic to garlic, but then have garlic on your food. Something happened in the I almost said chain of command. I gotta get better on my warrior pulls hitting infuriate or enrage like immediately. What's it called? Yeah, infuriate. And skadoosh. She's immune right now. Oh, I tried to do an emote or something before. Try to cast a spell. She stepped on me. But she's not Tyranda's shoulder biceps combo. Doesn't have Tyranda arms. I don't want any part of it. All the things. I don't know if I need to keep any of this stuff. If they're rare drops or not. Her different crafting materials. They're probably really not. Are you allergic to anything else, Nico? Or just garlic? Normally one food allergy carries with it a few others, so. These diamond tier and ice tier, the exact same icon. Unfortunately. All right, one more. Let's go redo a Ultima. My rival wings, no. Lactose intolerance? But you lack toes? How do you walk around without any toes? The internet loves toes. See you, Ultima. Blech. Oh. Your lunch was a cheeseburger with cheese bread. Oh my. A lot of cheese. But you have no toes. Isn't that more important than the cheese bread you had? I'm just asking, because obviously I have toes. Although, too much dairy does make me pretty gassy. Natty one line right off the rip, but no chance at a 3. Because if one goes here, it's a 2. But nowhere else could one sticker go to make a 3. So the question is, do I re-roll? I mean, it's early in the week, right? I'll get more second chances. Nothing there. Ugh. That's close to being a 3-line layout. If this Moogle sticker was over here, it was the pie. Because then you would need one here and one here to be 3. Top, down, and diagonal is how you get it. Oh, I think we'll hold this one for now and see if we get some more rerolls. I did get a 3-line. It was off stream, of course. It was over the weekend or something. Because I have my first gold certificate right there. proof that I got. I mean, I've gotten 2 lines before. This is a silver that I kept. But this is what you get for doing a 3 line. Gives you the rarest stuff. Right down here, Chloe's gold certificate of commendation. Which I don't know if the translation there is correct. Because it's both a gold certificate of commendation. Seems like you only need one of those words, just like gold certificate or gold commendation. I don't know. One of the two. My retainers should be just about done. Yeah, they're done. We are on the last quest of the healer role quest stuff, so you know what? I think we will sally forth. All right, Bud, and thanks for stopping by, Bud. Let me know how the legendary campaign goes, and sleep well, or don't. I don't know. Maybe you like sleeping horribly. What the heck? Destora be posting Animu and Animu butts? Oh, I posted in Animu butts the Witcher 3, Witcher Season 3. We got there. The next season of The Witcher started filming. Sounds good, bud. None of your food allergies are deadly, so you pretty much ignore them and deal with the consequences? Okay. Whatever works, Nico, I guess. Whatever works. That does seem a little bit foolish, but okay. It does seem a little foolish. Alright. The blasphemy hunter is even more flustered than usual, and with good reason. Thanks, Mutton. Have a good one, bud. Yeah. Talk to you soon. Thank goodness you're here, Commander. Oh, wait. Thank goodness you're here. Commander Alden needs you to see you right away. Follow me. Alright. My glare button and my big stick are ready. So dark. Keep it contained until I arrive, but do not engage if you can help it, understood? Oh, we found it. That was Minago. Her unit has found Fordola, or rather, she has found them. In fact, I have Fordola on the search party's link pearl. She wants a word with you. Link pearl me in, Commander.
Commander.
Rex.
Shepard.
Rex.
Commander.
Something like that. Only thing to take for real is, oh, your asthma. I was like, what? You didn't spell that right either. Isn't that spelled like A-S-T-H-M-A or something? Asthma. My dad has asthma. Yeah. He has asthma and an inhaler and medicine stuff for it. Yep. This is urgent, so be quiet and listen. The blasphemy, my friend, is right in front of us. I tracked him down, and when he spotted me, he started heading towards Specula Imperator Rorodoris. Look, Bay, I need your help. Okay, I have my glare button ready. Charlotte's not... He never wants to hurt anyone, but this thing he's become is... I can't leave him like this. I've got to stop him, whatever it takes. I'm on my way. Just nothing else needs to be said. I'm on my way. See you in a moment. I owe you. Aw, see? See, she's getting
all gooey inside, becoming more of a character that isn't a piece of crap.
Fordola's arc of becoming not a poopy pants. Hi, Minago. This is Minago. Can you hear me? We got the blasphemy surround. Ugh, it's on the move. Get ahead of it, but maintain distance. We need to... Fordola! What are you doing? Fordola! Fordola! No time to waste. They need our help. Again, I already told you, my glare button is ready. It is time to hit the glare button. The glare button does the damages. Oh, we just go right here. Ralger's beard. Once she got her mind set, there's no stopping her. She's convinced herself she's responsible for this mess, that she created the blasphemy single-handedly. All I ask that you see, she makes it out of this alive. She's come so far, I don't want to lose her. Yeah, Arenvald has feelings for the enemy, kind of. It's like female Vegeta, kind of. Radz-at-Han and Alagiri are not far from the Specula Imperatoris. If we let the blasphemy slip through our fingers, it doesn't bear thinking about. And while Fordola is determined to slay it by her own hand, we can't allow her recklessness to put the lives of others in jeopardy. The time has come for action. Are you ready? Yep. Good thing she's not morally gray. Oh, what, Fordola? Oh my god, look at that model. What the heck? All of a sudden, it's not rainy anymore, and it's bright and sunny out. Hold the line for as long as you can. Hi, Minago. Commander Alden and the Warrior of Light will be here any moment. Stay strong. It's the Bull of all of me. He's gonna charge into his... Oh my, he's kicked him in the kneecaps. Holy shit. Dude, Radz-at-Han just rushes in here and kicks him square in the kneecaps. You've done well. Leave the rest to us. This freaking guy. That's so good. Yes, sir. I wish I could sheathe my bow on my back like that. Get the injured to safety. Oh, he's talking. He has enough control over his faculties to talk? Coward. Coward. Traitor to them, to everyone. So we've got paladin, kind of a paladin, warrior, and a white mage. All the DPS. Coming in hot. Well, coming in hot. Oh yeah, here's the squad before everything happened. I wish there was another way. Yo, look at Fordola's drip right now. What the heck? She's got... I like this top with like the curled collar flipped up here with the one shoulder pad and the froofy gloves and the half cape. Look at this thing. And then, of course, some people's religion down here with like the thigh belts and stuff. What the heck? That drip, though. Charlotte's over here just in a freaking poncho. In the desert. My guy, it's super hot. You're in the desert. And this guy's wearing a full-on poncho. Oh, man. I wish there was another way. So do I, but fighting is the only thing I'm good at. Makes me wonder how I ended up with such a clever brother. Yeah, that's the older brother to this is the younger brother. Too clever for my own good, maybe. Just the thought of going into battle, about getting hurt, about having to hurt other people. There's Grumpy Face Man. He's a bleeding heart, our Charlotte. Sooner befriend a fly than shoo it away, much less kill it. That's a little extreme. Flies land on you and then lick you with their weird proboscises. They also taste your skin with their feet. So get that fly off me, man. I could kill it if I wanted. I could. All right. Uber pacifist. I get it. I get it. But you don't. There's no shame in that. Leave the soldiering to us, Charlotte. We'll show the Garleans what we're capable of, get the power and respect we deserve, and then things will change. They win, you'll see. Uh-huh. We found a place for ourselves, and you'll find yours soon enough. Alright, that'll do. Everyone who's enlisting, meet back here tomorrow. Big sad. Good lord. The juxtaposition of Garlean architecture. And everything else. Oh, did he go try to enlist? Well, what happened? Couldn't make himself do it? In the end, what good did I do? They gave everything they had to give while I hid like a rat waiting for the storm to pass. Eh. Oh, he's calling himself a coward. Gotcha. Not. Oh, yeah. That's a new model though. I don't think I've seen that anywhere else in the story. Coward, coward. Better dead, better forgotten. Not many blasphemies can talk. Or, I mean, he's saying a few words. Not your fault, Charlotte. It's not. You didn't do anything wrong. I am the coward, the traitor, the butcher. I'll always be the butcher. Oh, come on, Dynamis. Don't you dare, Fordola. Oh, crap. You don't get to end it. You don't get to give up. I won't let you. Rah, rah, rah. Angry cat girl. Rah, rah, rah. Angry cat girl believes in you. You have a lifetime to make amends and atone to become something more than you were, but if you die here, you are everything they say and everything you believe. Owned. Is that what you want? She's not going anywhere. Yo, Arnvald rolling up. They see me rolling. They hating. Dude, that's so good. Rolls into frame. That's great. Ship these two, Arnvald and Fordola. Two estranged lovers caught on opposite sides of the line. One turned to the enemy while one held true. It's so good. Arnvald, why are you here? Because he's rolling? That's a badass wheelchair, too. That thing looks so freaking sturdy. Heck. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. I can't fight by your side, but I can still cheer you on. Yeah, you hug this man. I've seen your past, Charlotte. How you were left behind while your friends rushed into battle. Oh, again, tell me you play Final Fantasy XIV with that. Tell me you play Final Fantasy XIV. Slowly clench your hand into a fist. That's how this game works. It's bloody hard, isn't it? Want to do something so desperately with every fiber of your being, knowing that you should be able to. You should, but you can't. So you find another way to support them, your way. You did that too, didn't you? You were there for them, even if it didn't feel like it, but you were. Charlotte, you were. As a friend of mine once said, not all heroes are forged in the fires of battle. He's scoring brownie points, team. The history of Alamigo is writ in blood. While we cannot change the past, we can change the future. And for that, we must all play our part. All of us. Nah, give the alley-oop to you two, Fordola. Let's go for that. Ansfried, Emilian, one day we'll be together again, but not yet. First, I gotta kill my friend who turned into a giant purple monster. That's so video games, right? What is that? That goes into one of those Jeopardy categories. It's the things said in video games only gamers understand. You'd never hurt anyone, Charlotte. That's not who you are. I don't know. You can't talk a blasphemy down. You'll be remembered as the kind soul you always were. Yeah, it's a full-on boss fight. It's a healer and 2 tanks. Unless Monago joins in, so we actually have like a DPS as a 4-man. Signs point to no. So it's a one-hand DPS warrior, which doesn't exist in this game, a paladin, and a white mage walk into an arena. Is this death or damage? Damage, maybe?
As one.
Oh, no. There's both paladins. There's both paladins. That's so funny. He does have 4.8 million HP. Throes of remorse. Falcon Punch! Now, you do have to heal them, though, as it would seem. Those are gonna blow up, I imagine. Yep. Yeah, get him, Fordola. Throw your shield at him. Ground pound. Yo, we all arm's length. Let's go. Tank buster on Raubon. He's fine. Unfortunate thing about some of these solo duties is it doesn't bring up a party frame, so you have to heal based on the frames above their heads. It's kind of weird. Ooh. That was a big hit. And you get to like find that they're hit with a debuff on their... It's kind of weird. Unfortunately. What's up, Gorek? Big soak energy coming in. Ooh, big triple soak. Did my hot hit him? Yeah, both did. Cloud call, huh? Not sure what that did. I mean, this is the end of the healer role quest. Oh God. I am stunned forever. I'm dead. Oh, maybe it was supposed to happen. Thanks, Raubon. That's actually kind of cool. I wonder if that's supposed to happen.
Show them what we're made of.
Oh, he actually has dialogue? What the heck? I mean, this is not... This is tied to Endwalker story, but you have no idea. It's... The lightning is sapping Fordola's strength. Oh, no. Yeah, the whole, like, having to target the character is so weird, though. Another knockback? Negative. Whoa. Wrong button. Like, you don't even have a healer, Gorek, so you don't... What is this? She tank LBing? 2 tank LBs? What the heck? Ooh, ow, damn. Penitent Blade. That looks like a DPS LB. Yeah, she's how is she doing that? She's a paladin. What the heck? Actually cheating? She just hacked the game, hacked the code. How'd that happen? Oh, what the heck? Oh, she's an echo. Oh, that's cool. That's her childhood-ish friend. Young adult friend, I guess? Yeah, they are. Aw. Her fake echo, it's strange. She sees things differently than we do. Off to the live stream with them. Thank you. I mean it. That's sweet. Go hug that boy. You hug the shit out of him. Or a high five. That also works. Hell yeah. Let's go. Involved believes in her so hard.
So hard.
Hi, kitty. It's Kitty in a box. Hello. If you are a fan of the Kitty in a box, make sure to hit the like button on this video. And like every other video. And even all my videos. You know what? Why not? And leave a comment. Say you like Kitty in a box. Aw, it's the girl she saved from getting destroyed. I've been looking everywhere for you. That's sweet. She's doing the Wonder Woman thing. Have you now? Daw. That's pretty good. Character development. I'll take a break for some strange history after this. I haven't done any yet today. I've been so wrapped up into the quests. We put down the last remaining beast spawned by the blasphemy. 'Tis a pity we could do naught for those who turned. But that we were able to prevent further casualties is nothing short of a miracle. It's astonishing, too, looking back at Charlotte's case. Although his existence spurred others to transform, he never attacked any settlements or travelers, even when he underwent the change in the middle of a crowded street. Those who were present escaped with minor injuries at most. I think that deep down his compassion is what kept the raging blasphemy at bay. Hey, that's me! The only time he emerged from hiding was to journey to the place where his brother died. Sag. Aye, it's clear he still remained some semblance of his former self. Another victim of the Empire's terrible legacy, although with his friends and so many others. Along with his friends. But the CL wasn't the creation of the Imperials alone. Many of those youths sought a place with them because they were denied one with us. Order now and we'll give you a free kitty in a box, valid until November. How is the little one, kitty? How is everything going at the home? I know you're not around as much right now to hang out and do movie nights and such of that nature because you're raising a little rascal, but hope everything is going well. Since you're just behind my sister having her first and probably only child, who is now 5 months old, 4.5, somewhere in that ballpark. So you're some months behind, but not too far, of course. I get, every few days I get an update. It does mean I am an uncle, as whatever. That's why the memorial ceremony is so important. It's our chance to face our past together, to give them in death what we couldn't in life, not to deny anyone a place in memory, even if it hurts or makes us feel ashamed. You'll be attending, won't you? I haven't been ordered to, so I suppose not. In light of your leal service to leal? To Google. Leal. Loyal and honest. His leal duty to the king. It's a Scottish word. Okay. I see. So in light of your leal service to Alamigo, I intend to have the conditions by which you are bound ceased. Providing I'm able to obtain approval, you will be granted a degree of freedom. At the very least, we should soon have no need for that choker. Yeah, but it's kind of hot, though. There'll be no objections from me. You've done well. Aw, himph. Spoken like a true Vegeta character. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were smiling. Well, I for one couldn't be happier her efforts are being recognized. It gives me that much more motivation to continue my work with the Silver Griffins and bring the people of Alamigo closer together. Gotta do my best to keep up with a certain little lordling, eh? I think we've done enough for one day. Time we get some rest. Is there gonna be another quest? Oh, the ceremony might be in the wrap-up quests, maybe? So you're an uncle and I'm a mom. Man, this sucks. What the hell? So he's good, eating a lot. Up to 3 to 4 hours of sleeping after his bottle. Hard to believe it's been almost a month since his surprise arrival. Surprise arrival? Well, I guess it wasn't like on the due date. I suppose that's what you mean by surprise arrival. But you knew he was coming. Like, you weren't like, oh no, I'm suddenly 9 months pregante. What is this? Like, you knew. You obviously knew for some time. You dingus. Allow me, as both the guardian of Alamigo and as your sworn comrade, to express my thanks for coming to our aid in these desperate times. No matter what manner of disaster may befall us, your presence alone is enough to keep the flame of hope burning bright. Good gracious. Just kiss me already, why don't you, you big lug? Aye, even someone on the very precipice of despair, such as Fordola, can find salvation in your guiding light. Alright, man, come on. You're buttering me up enough. What do you got to ask me? You're laying it on a bit thick, aren't you? Heavens forbid people would stop throwing themselves in harm's way at every opportunity. That's a little spicy. You're something of an immortal flame yourself? What the hell? Green Goblin reference? I have to, don't I? Have to do the Green Goblin reference. That's too good. Oh, it's so stupid. So stupid. Look at my leather jacket. He wasn't expecting him for 2 weeks before due date. Oh. We told him, don't be born on April 1st, so he picked another holiday. Oh, fair enough. Oh, Kitty was eating some garlic bread, then suddenly, boom, baby? Yeah, okay. We were talking about Nico, who has a garlic allergy and apparently lacks toes. So, yeah. Very true. Yeah, I gotta do the Green Goblin. This is too good. You're something of an immortal flame yourself. Been waiting for a chance to use that one, haven't you? I like to think I can still pull my weight on and off the battlefield, but that might be a bit generous. In any case, it's safe to say we've all benefited enormously from your sterling work here. We couldn't ask for a better healer or a better friend. All right, Norman. Our ambassador in Radz-at-Han will be relieved to learn of your successes here. If you happen to cross paths, give him my regards, would you? Okie dokie. Yeah, so there's no ceremony now. I wonder if the ceremony is part of the rap series quest coming in the 6.1. It very well may be. You're actually making toasted garlic bread and beef stew. What the heck? What are we doing, Omega? Are we gonna do any Omega tonight, Gorek? Is that what you have on the docket? I mean, I'm gonna be out of here a little after 6, so I can go do dinner and stuff, and then we have raid from 8 to 10. It would be better to try and get the Omega Raid series chewed through while it's not too late. The queue times are not too long, if that's what you'd like to do tonight. But if you have dinner plans, a water crystal rip. Look at this little owl. Little owl. I can't see it anymore. What the heck? Look at him. What a little dingus. Owlet. Look at the little dingus. Ah, he's in my elbow. Just a head with wings. You can do it early, otherwise we can always do it another day. That's fine. It's the only other thing that has some connection to where you're going eventually. Also, what'd you think of the level 80 catch-up Dragoon quest? I know you posted that picture. What'd you think of that Dragoon quest, Gorek? Are these here? Yeah. I gotta keep trying to sell more of this stuff. I'm just not using it. I need to keep putting it in the vendor pool or the auction pool. Oh my god, I need it. Both the stew and the owl. Well, first step in needing it is to play the game again. Second step is to hit the join button on my stream, kitty, so your name isn't gray and boring. And third step is to ask Gorek nicely if he will mail you some of his stew. All right. We're back here. Greetings. How goes it in Alamigo? Eliminating blasphemies, helping organize a memorial ceremony. They've certainly kept you busy. Fine example of going above and beyond the Call of Duty. I'll be sure to send word of your exploits to Ul'dah. Wait till the Sultana hears about this. Her Grace will not be the only one to welcome this news. On behalf of the Grand Company of Eorzea and our allies, allow me to express my most heartfelt gratitude. We did it. You can now dye the job-specific level 90 gear for healers. Nice. Which one am I gonna do next, I wonder? Maybe Reaper? Go to Limsa? Well, we'll start one now. We're not gonna work on it yet. Let's start the DPS role quest. Melee DPS role quest, sorry. Storm Crowds Bruin. Apparently this one's not great. I've heard this one is not that great. The Lominsian delegate would entreat your aid in dealing with a grave threat back home. Ah, Bay, on behalf of Admiral Broflison, I thank you for your many deeds and service to Limsa Lominsa. On behalf of our people, I thank you for your efforts in delivering this star from catastrophe. Unfortunately, we have received troubling tidings that beasts akin to those plagued Radz-at-Han have been sighted in Nosha Coast. The Admiral has mustered the Maelstrom in hopes of quelling the threat, yet there is much we do not understand about our foe, and as such, your expertise in this arena would be a great boon to us. Will you help us? Would be much of a hero if I refused, would I? That's spicy. Come on. Kitty knows she can have me cook anything for her without even asking. Gross. Nope. It sucks. I did it as Reaper myself. So it's not very good story, I guess, Nico, or just kind of boring or something. The healer one was pretty good. The healer one was pretty good. I liked it. Excellent. The Admiral will be heartened to have your knowledge and martial prowess on our side, I am certain. Pray set sail to Limsa as soon as you are able. The Secretariat at Maelstrom Command will appraise you of the details upon your arrival. It's boring AF. Damn. Boring AF. Well then. Alright, how about... Wrong button. It was a little bigger, damn it. Hard to freaking click on stuff sometimes. Everything wants tanks. Let's do a trial on a normal raid real quick. How about it? Trial normal raid and then the blue mage challenges. I haven't done those yet this week, I don't think. I have not. The Plantum of the Opera, Much Ado About Pudding, and the Me Nobody Nodes. We can go do those. Oh, what the heck? I was mostly giving you crap, kitty, but okay. Welcome to being a tier 1 gamer. Even though you're not much of a gamer right now, you're mostly a mom. She did the thing, Gorek. Oh my god, really? Ape Westwind. Prepare to Die edition. Look at the sprouts! There's 3 freaking sprouts here. This is a full server. What the heck? I have no buttons. Thank you, kitty. Oh my god. Like I got hit with a tank buster and just died. So yeah, this whole thing, the other tank can grab those. This whole trial is being reworked on the 12th. Schwa! Oh, I'm stunned forever. Yeah, this 8-man trial will soon become a like a solo duty thing, a little more akin to how the story works. They're redoing this whole part, essentially. They're redoing the the Praetorium and the other one and that one and the Omega fight. They're redoing all of it, so it'll be more 4-mans or duty support or solo, so you don't have to worry about the nonsense that it currently is. So it's a little more streamlined for your experience at the time. Normal raid time, what's it gonna be? Alexander raid for 500, Bob. Kitty is a mobile gamer now. Candy Crush-esque games and merge and idols. What the heck? What the heck? That's awful. What has happened to you? That's just terrible. That's just
awful. Just the worst thing. Oh, holy shit.
Führer. All right, let's go. Hit him with the hoy. This is one of the spicier ones. Gorek did this not too long ago. Hey, look, it's Vivi! I can't click on you. You're the red mage. It's Vivi. They're Spanish, it sounds like. Meow, 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 meow. A little early divination there, you think? Schwansh. JK, I'm playing Overwatch. You're gonna pick up Overwatch 2, kitty. No, no, ah! The spinning things around your character denote the number of soaks you need to have within your circle. We also have sprouts in this one, too. There do be sprouts. Don't overlap. Just two and two. Oh, goodbye. This is the sprouts are coming in. Gorek is about to not be a sprout anymore. How does he feel about that? Just don't overlap those. Okay, well. About to lose your sprout by your name, Gorek. You'll still have it for the whole Omega quest line. But once you get to the first major zone in Endwalker, you'll lose your sprout icon. Doesn't matter. I still don't know crap about the game. It is a lot to take in. You do need to clean your bags, sir. Maybe I can help you clean your bags at some point. Because your bags are messed up. Gotta teach you about bags and in rooms and your Chocobo Saddlebag, your retainers. Basically, you just need to go around doing blue quests because you just haven't done all your blue quests yet. A lot of those things are taught to you in blue quests. I know you just kind of want to do the story right now a bunch, so. But yeah, once you do the Omega Raid series, then you don't really have to do anything else. You can just go right into Endwalker. I already did yesterday. Did you though? Do your bags look like this? Oh, mine are a little messy right now. A little messy. I need someone soaking with me. Thank you. Tether mechanics, man. Watch out for the slashes. Your bags are now like super clean. Oh? That's good to hear. As long as you don't get rid of stuff that has some value. Like you accidentally get rid of that cool polearm I gave you, you Dorcas. I'm getting Omega punched. I'll shield everyone real quick. Oh goodness. My other tank friend just bit the bullet there. Unfortunately. I almost hit the death wall there. That was a little close. Both of our healers are dead. Red mage res is coming in. Need one soak on me. Nope. There I go, blasting off again. Blech. Just don't have those overlapped. No, I hit that too late. F. I mean, that's fine. Double cooldown. Whatever. The healers have weakness, so I'll take less damage right now. Ah, yes, glorious, glorious overhealing. It's like me and Bob healing. Bueno. Don't overlap those friends. Damn. Could have reprised it a little earlier there, but now he's gonna AoE, so reprisal catches the AoE. Yeah, this raid can go sour. Don't have those near each other where they end. Tank buster on me, big cooldown. Ouch. Oh, I was indecisive. I'm okay. That Astro, however, was not. Oh, the cascade. We got there. A little scuffed. May I have my off-tank soak with me, please? Nope. Here I go, blasting off. Oh! The red mage ran over. What a beast. What the heck is... Blush? Blush? We can just make you another one, Gorak. It's fine. There are a lot of really cool weapons. I didn't give someone accommodation. I'm an asshole. I was looking at chat. F. All right, blue mage time. Yeah, well, that's why I was saying your Chocobo Saddlebags. So next time you're playing Gorak, if you remember, I have all these extra buttons down here in the bottom right corner, right? I'm basically made like a sub menu, because every single one of these menu functions in the circular menu can just be dragged out as a button like this, right? So Chocobo Saddlebag right here, this is by default, you only get the one saddlebag, which is 2 full like bag chunks, right? If you use and get the authenticator, the companion app, which is a couple of bucks a month or something, you get another retainer, which those cost $2 a month or $3 a month, something like that. And you get the authenticator to protect your account, and you get another saddlebag. So you basically double your inventory size. But the Chocobo Saddlebag should be right here on your character button. And it's just Chocobo Saddlebag right here. And it's just essentially another chunk of inventory that is on your Chocobo. So there are some restrictions on when you can access it. Like if you're in a duty, you can't access your Chocobo Saddlebags because they're not with you. So what you use it for is, like I have, these are all glamour weapons. These are other glamour weapons, which I can just kind of get rid of some of these. I don't even know why I have them in here. I just haven't sorted them out yet. These are tokens for different currencies and things like that. These are the raid tokens for the weekly turn-in stuff. These are some things I need to fix. I need to repair these. So it's just somewhere else to put things that are not super important, but things you don't want to accidentally, you know, get rid of or derp. That's all those are. Because there is no bank in this game. Like in World of Warcraft, there's no bank. You just have your 4 bags and your 2 or 4 Chocobo Saddlebags. And then you have every one of your retainers. They, which you get 2 by default, they are your quote-unquote bank. They just have lots of slots and you just put stuff there. Thank you for the mimicry. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Can I talk to you, please? Okay. The blue one is just plants weak to fire and dude weak to water. I'm capped on freaking poetics. I'm always capped on poetics to yield more. Moved all my glam armor to my armory chest. That's fine. The armory chest, however, is supposed to just usually be armor that you use on your jobs. Like mine is actually not very clean. I need to clean it out. But every single one of these like weapons, for example, that has the little notepad in the bottom right corner, they're already assigned to a job. Like this I can pull out and put it away. This also can be put away. This. Those are just glam items. So yeah, if they have the little notepad, they're already assigned. Don't need this. These are all weapons for other jobs that I haven't leveled yet. But yeah, normally your armory chest is where you just put your stuff that you're wearing when you swap jobs. And for you, you're only leveling Dragoon right now. So realistically, if you wanted to really be cleaned up, since you're not playing any other melee right now, you could very easily equip your best, which you can use the recommended gear tool here to equip your quote-unquote best gear. And then anything else that you don't want to keep for glamour, you would just vendor. Or break down, or turn into your grand company. There's 3 things you can do with gear you don't need. And then you could essentially not carry anything in your armory chest, unless it's gear you can't wear yet. I know Destora sent you a full set of level 90 gear, I believe, in one of his mails. So you want to save that, because that's something you'll wear at max level. So don't get rid of those. Just buying stuff to turn in for Grand Company seals. There's just a lot of stuff to babble on about. You'll eventually absorb it all. There are, in ways, way more, I guess, systems in 14. But I would argue that each one of them is far more simple, considering the ones, say, in World of Warcraft are really all just about LOL, grind, gear, Mythic Plus, forehead. Even though apparently that weird synthesis thing coming out that you can turn gear into tier gear is pretty good. That sounds pretty good. I didn't read the whole post, but I think the Reaper and Dragoon use the same gear. From the looks of it, Reaper will be your next job to level. If you're going to stay doing another melee job, sure. And I've actually played Reaper. I have a max level 1. So I can help you understand Reaper and how the combo system works and whatnot. That's the other thing I think you might want to put some time into before you like fully move on and level something else is, and you got to figure out first off how you want to level that something else is working on getting your understanding of Dragoon and the rotation down. Getting your rotation sorted, so you're rotating between the A and B rotations properly with Dragoon, and understanding what a off global cooldown or an OGCD ability is to how you weave them between your abilities. Oops, this button. That's the wrong button. Oh, is this a guy you have to stun? I don't have a stun on my bar right now. This is the guy you're supposed to stun, I believe. And yeah, I don't have a stun on my bar. And this is when you put a damage shield up, because all the seed volleys will kill themselves on your damage shield. Well, I guess I can keep immuning. Does this stun him? It does not. Okay, that... I guess I didn't cast my immunity early enough. Yeah, I'm dead. Rip. I think you're gonna touch casters, but Dark Knight will be a thing, but not anytime soon. Okay, yeah, Dark Knight works. Well, I don't need this self-destruct right now. I need a stun. Bum ba da bum 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 bum. Well, I learned Protean Wave the other day. It's the knockback AoE frontal. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Well, what's up, Ben? I don't think I'm touching at casters. Yep. Pray return to the Rising Stones. Oh, you're talking to Nick. Yeah, Nick does play Reaper. And Reaper is pretty easy to play. There obviously is a way to optimize it, like every other job in this game. There's a way to optimize your job, but yeah. Alrighty. So now, to do this with the stun in mind, so I don't get yurted. Yurted? Yeeted? This boy do be having the HPs, though. So now let's see if the stun works. Yeah. Put up both of my damage shields, because why not? You play Samurai, Reaper, and Dragoon? I'm gonna say Reaper and Samurai is your favorite. Okay, Nico. Yeah, I only have the one melee so far, so I can't comment on any other melee right now, other than my passing knowledge of them. Other than Reaper. But yeah, Reaper, if you're trying to like super min-max it, it has a double in shroud where you sort of hold your energy to do 2 of your big combos in a row. Double spore sack? Okay, well, I have my damage shield up, so they're all gonna bleh. This boy do be having the HP. Big stun. Do my melee combo here real quick. I probably could have the dot up, but whatever. Stun fully resisted. F? Immune then, I guess. I'm not using his weakness, so I'm taking longer to kill it. Probably just a soft enrage. I don't have any water abilities on my bars right now, so. That's why it took so long. No water filler, didn't change it out. Okay, there's that challenge. Wham, 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 wham. All right, too fast, too furious. This is just beating it faster, right? Faster than the ideal time. So this is just all the flans, which all have a different weakness. Or they're immune? Are they immune to everything but their weakness, maybe? Maybe that's what it was. Guess we'll find out. Well, they're not immune. I don't really have anything for... I can put up my damage reflect shield, I guess. Yeah, so physical doesn't do anything to this guy. This will do nothing then. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, he's not auto attacking me, so I'm not getting not getting the damage reflex actually. Nick says when I made I played Samurai from ARR all the way to Stormblood until I switched over to Samurai halfway through Stormblood until Shadowbringers, then you... Oh, until Shadowbringers you played Dark Knight too? I mean, that's a different thing. That's a totally different role, right? If you're playing that. I don't think this is faster. I feel like I'm going too slow. Which means I would need to change up my loadout to have all the different elements then. Nope, yeah, I didn't do it fast enough. $2:34 was the clear time. 2:30. It was. Well, I can just let me see if I can just AoE them down. Might be a little much. Okay, not that bad. It saves time. That's all I'm looking for. Saving time. Hey, Samurai's fun. I don't totally understand it all enough yet. I played Samurai because I leveled it to 80. I have an 80 Samurai. But I haven't leveled it after Endwalker came out yet. Probably should put my dodge up. It should be fast enough. Oh, honey, water damage. There we go. Did it. Only weebs play Samurai? What the heck? Well, Destora is playing a lot of Samurai right now. So, by that logic... I guess he's a weeb. All right, last one. The me nobody knows. So, interrupt. Okay, so interrupt something. Do not sprint. And use 4 or more unique actions that are fired from your face. 1. I don't think this one counts. 2. I need some more things fired from my face. I think Reflux does. I think it fires from my face. Sonic Boom does not. I know Flamethrower does. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. I wonder if Missile is fired from my face. My knockback is... I need to sit back down sometime and work on my Blue Mage spellbook. There's still so many things I'm missing. A lot of them are raids, though. I would need help. I would need help to get them done. Aqua Breath? Does this come out of my face? could try Aqua Breath. And like, I know Glower comes out of my face, but I already have something that fits that spot. Let's just give me Flamethrower. Alright, interrupt, don't sprint, and shoot things out of my face. If I remember how this boss works. This is the 1v1 giant node boss. So interrupt. Oh, this guy with the freaking dude that chases me down and kills me. Oh, I have to freeze him. I'm dead. That's right. Yeah, shut up. Just end it. It's the guy I have to freeze or sleep or something. I gotta sleep my bars. Flippin' heck. Acorn Bomb. What do I swap out? Don't need my Dispel right now, although I like keeping it on my bars. I'm not doing low-level stuff. I'll take Basic Instinct off. Alright. A rabbit fighting a Pokeball. That's kind of what this looks like. That's kind of true. It's a little true. Interrupt next. You put to sleep, dingus. That sleep lasts forever. Nice. I think I used a different sleep the other time. Alright, gotta shoot some things out of my face. Yeah, he's not buffed anymore, so when he comes out, he'll be not scary. And these snacks just do damage. Oh, Shift R. Oh no, high voltage! Ah! Shit. Well, good thing I kept my Dispel on my bars. Oh, that's right. Those give Vuln, so you kill the boss faster with that. That's right. Alright, I should have fired enough things out of my face. Okay. F. I haven't sprinted yet, to my knowledge. I did it. What's up, Kentucky? You're debating if I want to try leveling White Mage. You have your Sage and Astro at 90, but you dread White Mage? Why do you dread White Mage? What do you dread about it? I have all the healers at max level. I primarily play White Mage if I can, but right now it's in a rough spot, so I've been maining Astro for quite some time now. At 595 currently. Just need weapon 2 upgrade tokens and chest piece from Hesperos. We're working on Hesperos Part 2, and we are working on the second act right now. That's where we're at on Hesperos, on the last boss. Like, I have all the healers, all the tanks. 1 melee, 1 ranged. And technically only 1 magic, because blue mage doesn't count. But yeah, I got white mage. I did all of the weapons as well last expansion. So I have all their fancy weapons. The Shadowbringers relics, I should say. Did all of these. But I don't know. I don't think the healers are way too different at their core. Astro is the hardest / most annoying because it does require the most busy work, as you are always drawing cards and playing cards and worrying about those kind of things and whatnot. It has the most you have to care about yourself. And then Scholar has the trade-off for healing or damage. Normally it's mostly always used for damage, which is their ether charges. And then Sage and White Mage just kind of heal. They just kind of heal and do damage. They don't really do anything else. But I played White Mage as my first time when I picked up Final Fantasy XIV last May into June of 2021. I did the entire MSQ up through Endwalker as White Mage. So much glare has been cast. much glare. 1 to 50 is awful. Yeah. You could buy a level boost. You could skip the ARR story. What is it, like 12 or 15 bucks or something if you do a small boost? You could do that. They are in the patch coming out, which I guess we can take a moment to do that right now, actually. Let me go back to the moon. We'll wrap down with this and then do some strange history. So I'm not going to put any spoilers on screen specifically, so hopefully I don't. But this is the official site, has all this stuff on it for what's coming in the patch on the 12th. So the new main scenario quest, new side quests, new beast tribe a little bit later, new Hildebrand a little bit later, the more Omega stuff a little bit later, the huge improvements to all the Realm Reborn stuff, the duty support system, new dungeon, new trial, new Unreal trial, new Alliance raid, new Ultimate duty, new PvP, new custom deliveries to character in Sharlayan. That's a little bit later though, 615. It's like 2 weeks or so later. We got the new housing district. We have the new adventure plates thing, which is sort of just like a customizable character profile thing. The Unending Codex, which this specifically is going to be neat for like Gorek, for example, if you're out there in chat still. The Unending Codex is going to be a huge in-game glossary of characters and terms and things up till 6.0 to help answer questions in the game if you forgot who a certain character was, or I don't know how dense it's going to be, but it's going to be kind of cool. We got some data center travel stuff a little bit later. There's all of New Game Plus for 6.0. The Dream Fitting, which is the trying stuff from the Mog station on in the game, so you can see what it looks like on your character. And then, of course, new mounts, minions, emotes, and stuff. And then at the end, more is like job changes. So, the system stuff, the duty of support system updates will be neat, and they're also changing around the ARR, like I talked about earlier, the Praetorium and whatnot, Cape Westwind, things of that nature. Those are being updated and fixed, so you get this system now where you can, what you have in Shadowbringers and Endwalker, you can do that all the way through the main story in ARR. And as the patches in Endwalker proceed forward, you'll be able to do that through ARR patch content into Heaven's Ward, and eventually through Stormblood as well. It'll only be the main dungeons and the main story beats. It will not be the additional dungeons. Normally there are the hard modes that aren't going to be included from the older expansions. There's also the optional dungeons that are not going to be included. There's also this PvP event coming back where all this crazy cool weird Super Sentai armor is coming back to the game, which I guess hadn't been in the game since like 2016 or something ridiculous, I was told. Just like years and years ago. So they're bringing this back, which is PvP oriented. But then there's the new PvP change. So there's the new PvP system, the Crystalline Conflict, Crystalline, where it's basically Overwatch. It's short games. They're sub 7 or 8 minutes long, very quick. But it's push the payload. This crystal is essentially the payload, and you push it by standing in it and controlling it, and you push it to one node and then all the way into your opponent's base. If your opponent wipes you and controls it, it'll push it back to their node and then back to the center, and they have to push it all the way to your one node, and it moves on from there. But that's the new PvP. A whole bunch of new PvP reward systems too, a whole new glamour set, which is not in these pictures. I can pull it up. There's a new armor set. One moment. There's a whole new armor set for the new Crystalline Conflict. Crystalline. I have it right here. I'll put it on screen in a moment. There it is. This is the new cosmetic armor set for the new PvP Season 1, which they just only showed one. So I'm assuming it's for all armor types, so everyone could just look like you're the freaking Lord of Cinder from Dark Souls 3, which is basically what this is. It looks very Lord of Cinder. Let me get a picture of Lord of Cinder DS3. Yeah, where is this boy? Where's a good picture of him? Well, he's the character art on the front freaking screen. Now, open the image. So this is the Lord of Cinder from Dark Souls 3. This is the armor you get for PvP. The horns on the helm, a little bit spikier, but I mean, dark armor, tattered robes, red glowy. It's pretty. I wonder where they got the inspiration for this. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much pretty close. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw that, was the Lord of Cinder. But what else we got? The other thing about this is that based on what Kentucky was saying, let me read the quote. So jobs at low levels, so the 1 through 50 is what I imagine, that are deemed too empty will be adjusted in patch 6.1 to have more spells learned earlier, so that you're not hitting one button all the way. I'm not scrolling up any higher because this is going to be the next reel up here is potentially spoilers. So it's just the new Unreal Trial. But yeah, so lower level jobs will have more spells, which I imagine all they're gonna really do, because say White Mage, for example, I don't know what they're gonna do differently, because you don't really have a lot of spells early. I wonder if they're gonna move Medica 2 to be earlier. That could be what they might do. They might also, I don't know, because you don't get a lot of these spells until you become an actual White Mage. Because you're just a conjurer at first. But I don't know how they could move anything earlier. They could put a size at 50 or even at like 35, so you get an extra button when you become a White Mage, kind of a thing. This could be what they could move forward, because 56 is so far. They could do that to give you something else to press when you're lower level. And again, like Medica 2 moving down earlier would be good. Different heal. I was thinking they could put regen earlier, but 35 is right on the cusp Yeah, you don't get very many abilities. I mean, the abilities compound on themselves as you level, just because of how the game is one continuous unit. It's one full experience, whereas other games, essentially, like WoW, for example, every freaking expansion is everything you just had is gone, and you learn all new crap. There's even your class and the job, the spec changes are so vast every expansion normally. Even if they said they weren't going to be in Shadowlands, they still were. And they still got to a point where they put things back on, like Enhancement Shaman, for example, that were there 2 expansions ago. So, yeah. But this game is very baseline. Stuff will change and shift, like Samurai is getting adjustments in 6.1 where it's losing an ability and things are going to be direct hit or direct crits. They didn't say direct hit crits. So they some things change. I know Ninja's getting some changes, which people are either excited about or hate. I kind of think it sounds way better, but I don't play Ninja. So, but the game, it builds upon itself, so you have a foundation, then it gets more and more involved from there. If it had everything at the start or too many things at once, you'd never really necessarily know all the different places you use things. But when you slowly get them, and when you sit with an ability for 2 to 4 levels at a time, you start to understand where it goes in your rotation, or how it... And obviously healers are a little different, because they don't really have as many abilities, but like I say, you look at an actual DPS, you have way more abilities. And way more things to worry about and how they interlock into how your role plays. Compared to a healer, anyway. You're gonna wait till next week then to do White Mage? It might get better. It might be better. Yeah, after the 12th, it might get a few more spells earlier on. Yeah. Like, regen and Assize could go way earlier. Like, they could be things you just learn when you learn White Mage. Or soon after, for sure. Because you do go for a long time. Not that it really matters, too. In the grand scheme of things, if you're leveling a tank or a healer, you level so much faster than the DPS because you just get instant Qs all the time. All your Qs are near instant between tanks and heals. DPS have a much longer time because they usually, well, they can use Trust, which I'm using, but Trust dungeons are slower than queued dungeons. They work out to be almost the exact same time. If you wait 15 minutes in a queue for a 15-minute dungeon, or you instantly go into a dungeon that takes 30 minutes, it's the same time spent. Now, depending on the dungeon, some dungeons are far shorter or far longer, depending on the trust system. And there's also the squadron system as well. You can do stuff with your adventurous squadron when you're under 60. Well, under like mid-50s, how high does the squadron go? Because it goes past ARR, but not too far. Let me go look. We're gonna go look real quick here. Oh, I didn't show off that cutscene yesterday. What's for dinner, Gorek? I have some hamburg. I think we're gonna make like some 2 mini like smash burger slider things. That's the plan, I think. Just 2 mini burgers, something like that. Probably open-faced burgers, though, because I don't want to have, like, 4 chunks of bread. Boom. Accompanying a Rogadin, mental ability increased by 10%. Is that better than what she has? Let me look. Gatherer scripts. Yeah, I don't need that. Not really. So let me see. So command missions, which is what you take your squadrons to, goes from level 20 to 60. So it does go a little bit into Heaven's Ward, but it literally is 1 dungeon for 4 levels, another dungeon for 3 levels, also 1 dungeon for 3 levels. So it's pretty awful. And then you have 2 dungeons you can do at max level for whatever. But I did them all because I'm max rank with my squadron. I figured out how. I read the wiki basically to figure out how to do this. But yeah, you only get some all for 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. It's actually more than that. It's 5 levels. So it's pretty miserable to spam the same dungeon over and over again with a system that is not as good as the trust system. It's fine. Just needs a couple more dungeons in here, I feel like. On the way up, it's not terrible, but you only get one dungeon for 8 or 9 levels, another dungeon for 8 or 9 levels. But if it was one dungeon every 2 or 3, it'd be better, but it's a little bit sparse currently. But again, it's also instant queues, so there's other ways to get XP, but usually roulettes and dungeons are your best way to do it, so what is your quest again? Melee DPS. What are you? Oh, damn it. This is the role quest. Stupid me. Oh, our man Radz-at-Han told me I can't. I want to skip. Oh well, I'll inform the Admiral of your arrival. Duh. I forgot I picked up the DPS role quest today. Well, they get the start of this little thing with the Admiral real quick, but we're not doing anything else. Hi, Merylweb. I wish we were under better circumstances. The grave news from the bounty has not escaped our ears. I can scarce begin to imagine the horrors you have witnessed here. Although you and the Scions have averted the final days, blasphemies continue to appear in certain regions, Vilburned among them. Tell me what we know. Is there going to be a cutscene? Nope. A few days ago from our first report, men patrolling Skull Valley. Fearsome creature unlike any native to our shores. While we had our suspicions, it was later that connection to the final days was confirmed by most likely source, the Sahagin. The fish people. We've been treating their temperate for some time now, and many have made a full recovery. Owing to this, some factions are eager to improve diplomatic relations with Limsa. Okay. Very good. Similar to Radz-at-Han. Okay. No sightings of a blasphemy within the city. Nevertheless, if we are to spare our people the horror that befell Radz-at-Han, the fiend must be dealt with, and quickly. You can imagine the carnage that would ensue. As such, Admiral Blufwison, Merylweb Bluff. It's like Blofhiswin? Blofhiswin? Her name is so wild. Lead the investigation herself. Okay. Alright, Admiral Booba. She does be having the booba. Oh, Zodiark is BRB, but I'm going to show this stupid cutscene in a moment here. Not this one. Okay, I'll meet you at the South Tide Gate. Yeah, check this out, though. This was a joke from the other day. I mean, it was just poking fun at World of Warcraft. Part of what World of Warcraft was obviously doing more recently is fine. But there was some weird stuff with all the graphical replacements and things in game and whatnot when they were getting all woke or whatever. And then it was strange because the timing of it lined up for when there was an event in 14 happening. That I think it's this one, right? It has to be this one. It's only one cutscene. Yeah. There's a cutscene in the game that plays out kind of like this. There's this big, beefy businessman guy. He's clearly just completely yoked out of his mind, and he's like this adventurer. He's going to go out. And then there are, you know, I don't know, sluts. Whores? Yep. Can we interest Z? Oh, we say a puff puff, aka, you know, we show you a good time. gulp and puff puff away, or triple dot. I mean, puff puff away, right? This freaking... Oh my god. Yep. You'll have twice the fun with the eyes closed, because they're not going to render this part. But you have to close your eyes. Yep, and it fades away into... Uh-huh. Yep, indeed. Brace yourself. Here it comes. Yep, so... Uh-huh, this is happening. Yep, indeed, yep. But what's actually happening is this. Sometimes we indulge in a bit of the puff puff ourselves. I don't... It's so stupid. So incredibly stupid. But, like, there are cutscenes like this in 14. But then WoW turns, you know, a scantily clad painting of a woman into a, you know, bowl of fruit. Which apparently wasn't a thing about trying to censor. It was literally just because it was an old asset and the artist wanted to update the assets to be better and not be crap, old, garbage assets. So that's why it was updated, not the other way around. Not what people are like, oh, they're censoring their game, lol. Yeah, that's apparently what it was more about. But all right, it's it is time for some strange history, and then dinner, because we went a little long there at the very end. Let's hop over here. Why was there crowd noise all of a sudden when I closed the game? What the heck? That was super weird. All right. Welcome back, Kitty. Kitty, pick a page number. It's time for some strange history on the way out today. Between 1 and 204, but more and more page numbers are being claimed, so pick a page number. Let me know. May not have the same effects. I'm not on camera today, but should be all right. What page numbers Kitty got to pick? 69 and 96 and 169 have all been picked already, so you can't pick stupid ones. Okay, 150 freaking 7. Okay. Oh, you almost picked one with cats on it, but you did not. No cats on this page, but nearby there was cats. A hint for later, I guess. Okay. The Black Rock that changed history. In 1799, soldiers in Napoleon Bonaparte's army in Egypt were digging a trench near the town of Rosetta when they discovered they uncovered a smooth black lump of basalt with inscriptions carved in it. Scholars knew immediately that it was a significant find. The inscriptions were in 3 different languages: Greek, hieroglyphics, and is it Demotic script, a writing system derived from hieroglyphics. So Greek, hieroglyphics, and Demotic, or Demotic. In 1802, the Greek was translated as a decree by priests praising the pharaoh Ptolemy V, who reigned from 205 to 108 BC. All, of course, made up dates that we made up. But the other markings were a mystery. Hieroglyphics hadn't been used since the 4th century AD, and no one knew how to read them until they were deciphered by French linguist Jean-Francois Campopolion. Working independently, Thomas Young, an English physicist, determined that the names of pharaohs were circled, and he was able to translate the name Ptolemy phonetically. Later, Campopolion determined that some signs were alphabetic, some phonetic, and some symbols were translated as whole ideas. The rock was named the Rosetta Stone, and without it, much of what we know about ancient Egypt's history and culture would have remained unknown. So Napoleon found the Rosetta Stone, huh? And fine, you know what? We'll give the new mom another one, because there was a kitty page that I just saw right here. That's totally okay. All right. One more. This one is called Kitty Cat Gods. Make sure it's a one page. It is. So, first entry, Grimalkin. Its name comes from its color gray plus malkin, an archaic word for cat. Scottish legend tells of this wraith, a human by day, a fierce panther roaming the highlands by night. The huge cat has magical powers. It can appear in the form of a hare and then disappear at will. During the Middle Ages, the name Grimalkin and cats in general became associated with the devil and witchcraft. Women tried as witches during the 16th, 17th, and 18th centuries were often accused of having a familiar, a devilish companion animal. What kind of animal? Usually a Grimalkin. And the jaguar sun. The Mayans of Central America worshipped the jaguar sun that rose each day in the east and journeyed west. After the sun set, the cat god would have to fight the lords of the underworld all night. But the cat god would win the battle and rise again in the morning. Warriors wore jaguar skins to help them in battle. Shamans were said to be able to shapeshift into the big cats. And humans are weird. Human beings are weird. All right, strange history. There we go. Rosetta Stone and old cat gods. That's that. All right, probably see you all again on Friday for more patch 6.1 prep. Just trying to get more role quests done and whatever else happens during the day. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button, tip your waitress, hit the subscribe button, maybe hit the join button, all the other buttons and things. I don't know. Kitty, have a good one. Make sure to go take care of the little one. Y'all have a great night. Have a great morning. Whoever comes next or first or whatever the hell I say as I ramble on here. And I will see you all soon.